Okay, off your mind is okay. She off your mind, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo.
Good evening to you. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun Live.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí. Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
So as you are joining the broadcast, share the broadcast, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, like the broadcast, and then share it and tell them that Maiyegun today.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìí yẹ.
Maiyegun máa bí.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o,
Maiyegun mami.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Share the broadcast, invite your friends, like I said, and then we would start in a minute.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá,
Maiyegun mami.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o,
Maiyegun mami.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú,
Maiyegun mami.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra yìí,
Maiyegun ti dé.
ayé ẹ̀sùnra yìí.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Thank you. So, good morning once again, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. What I intend to do tonight, initially, is just to give us an update on our fundraiser, as promised. But I have been so busy today that I'm going to do that, right? Then in the process, we just got this breaking news from Buhari. As usual, is the accuser, is the prosecutor, is also the judge, and he's also going to be the jailer in everyone that they considered as a threat to the existence of Nigeria, which is beneficial to the to the likes of Buhari and his goons. So he said that he won't be releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Normally, they accused Nnamdi Kanu of their media accused Nnamdi Kanu of terrorism, but the charges in their courts is different. So Buhari was talking to Boris Johnson in Rwanda, in Kigali, Rwanda today, where leaders from all around the world converged in the capital of Rwanda to remember the victims of the Rwanda genocide. But the people that are always or will never forget the victims of Biafra genocide are still being haunted by a man invited to Kigali. So he told Boris Johnson there, when Boris Johnson raised the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, that what is the delay all about? If you have a case against him, why haven't you why do you keep postponing and changing all the court dates and all of that? Then Buhari started talking about why he is never going to release Nnamdi Kanu, even if the courts release him, he's not going to release him. Why? He said Nnamdi Kanu has been saying bad things about him, Buhari, as well as about Nigeria. And therefore, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be released on bail. He is the accuser, he is also the judge. So speaking on behalf of the Nigerian courts, Buhari told the UK Prime Minister that he's never going. And why? Because Nnamdi Kanu abused him. Nnamdi Kanu abused Nigeria. And then in addition, he said Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, that they are responsible for pipeline vandalization in Niger Delta. And he said the last time they gave Nnamdi Kanu, when they gave him a bail, Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail. So those are the trash he told Boris Johnson in Kigali today. So I decided to add that to this convo because like I said, I intend to open the studio, open the line just right away when I get into it after giving the updates on what we have done, and what we are going to do next. So this is what Buhari said, which means Nnamdi Kanu is being locked up because he is abusing Buhari from London, not because Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime. What is the business of IPOB with Niger Delta pipeline? What? The politicians who have escalated the insecurity in eastern Nigeria, they are already pointing fingers at themselves, and they said they were doing it because of their 2023. And yet the security agents loyal to Buhari. They continue to hunt down the victims, the survivor of the Biafra genocide of 1967 to 1970. So he went to Kigali to remember the nearly 1 million people killed in 100 days during the Rwanda genocide, that they will never be forgotten. And that war in Rwanda, right, changed Rwanda forever today. But again, that same thing that happened in Nigeria, that Nigeria continued to bury, continue to tell you, or probably trying to erase from your history, the Biafra genocide. They want all those who died and their names should be dead with them. Forget it. The likes of Nnamdi Kanu not choosing to forget those murdered, those killed, over 5 million of them. There is no national honor national remembrance for them. There is nothing like a national monument in remembrance of the Biafra genocide. They just said, just shut up your mouth or we'll kill you again. And the same genocidist was talking to the UK Prime Minister in the capital of Rwanda, Kigali. The irony of life, isn't it? So Nnamdi Kanu is being kept, not because he committed any crime, but because he abused Nigeria and he abused Buhari. And that is why there is none of their law that could actually jail him. Listen, the last time he was in their court, when they couldn't hold him too long or what have you, when the pressure was good enough, what did they do? They had to let him go in order for them to go to their plan B. Plan B was to kill him. Somebody was on bail, right? And they couldn't wait for the day of their next court. They sent their soldier to kill him. 28 people, 28 innocent people were shot. 28 harmless youth were shot and killed that day, including the family dog that day. So Nnamdi Kanu had to run for his life. And that's what they called a jumped bail. So the second time that they had him, they kidnapped him. Okay, it is called extraordinary rendition. When this all does settles, the characters involved in the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu, they are going to fish them out. Nigeria won't be able to save them. You know why? Even Kenya, right now, this issue of Nnamdi Kanu, kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, Kenya said they have no idea how Nnamdi Kanu left Kenya because, yes, he was in their country, but Nnamdi Kanu already told us what happened. He was kidnapped by the Kenya police on a tip-off from the Nigerian government, Buhari's government, accusing Nnamdi Kanu of coming to Kenya to come and meet with the terrorist group called the Shabab. Now, Kenya authority or Kenya police, they swooped into action. They grabbed Nnamdi Kanu and we are arresting you on the suspicion of you are here as a Nigerian who is meeting terrorists in Kenya. They tortured him. They beat him in order to beat the truth out of him. But it didn't take them long. They found out that it was complete bogus. Nothing to do with any terrorism or what have you. So what happened next? They told him, they said, well, we can't really let you go. We don't have anything against you. We were told by the government of Nigeria that you are here. Or if we see you, you are going to be, you know what I mean? Then let me go. If you don't have anything against me, so we can't do that. So they turned it into a secret operation that the government of Kenya that sanctioned it, because that kind of arrangement can only happen at the highest level of government, where government make requests, president making requests from another president. Can you do this for me, please? I don't want your judiciary, I don't want your court to know about it. Because arresting Nnamdi Kanu, making it official means before they could take him out of Kenya, they would have to take him to court. That means they have to file for his extradition from Kenya. His lawyers will have to fight for that and on like that. So it has to be a black op. That's what happened. Now, Kenya is saying that, no, we are not involved, though, which means in that case, Nigeria went to Kenya and they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? A British Biafran citizen, they kidnapped him from Kenya and they smuggled him to Nigeria by drugging him. And they smuggled him down to Nigeria. That's a crime. International crime. So, apart from what this is still going to come to, wherever Nigeria or wherever you believe that the UK is gaining from Nigeria, let me tell you something. These characters are not going to go. unpunished. Take that to the bank, because all these things are documented, I would say. And then the characters behind them are known, no names, including Buhari. Now they took him to Nigeria. That's the second crime they committed. Though. You arrested him in Nigeria, accused him of importing radio equipment for Radio Biafra to come and divide Nigeria, and you call that treason. After 2 years, after different postponement, you eventually succumbed and you let him go with a plan to kill him. Then you said he jumped bail, declared him wanted. Then if you declare somebody wanted and they found him in another country, do you have to kidnap them? It is a crime, but don't worry. Buhari didn't know that as a crime. But the time will tell. So like I said, I'm opening my line soon. So let me give you these updates, okay? Members of Maiyegun's Diary Political, the Temple of Truth. The last 4 days, we received an SOS from Oloye, Sunday Igboho, which is also facing the same persecution like Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of the terrorist Buhari, the man that is pardoning terrorists and is chasing down activists, self-determination groups, and all of that, while terrorists are being pardoned in broad daylight, and they are celebrating that. So it is the same thing, the same fear and all that they have for Nnamdi Kanu. It's the same fear they have against Oloye Sunday Igboho. There was never any court, any court warrant or any kind of warrant at all from the government or their agents for, any authorized, what have you, to go to his house or inviting him for anything at all, simply because he stood up and he said, Yorubas, we need to defend ourselves. Everybody knows what is going on. Before they finish us or kill our own, our vulnerable people in our different communities, we must rise up, we must do something. Then the government came for him. In his own case, he's never been accused of anything. He's never been invited or ever been, arrested for anything. So theirs was like, just kill him for standing up and speaking out among millions of other Yorubas. They put a target on his back. They targeted his businesses, freeze all his accounts, burn down his house, and the other one vandalized everything there and then killed 2 people in his house. The intention was to kill him that day. When they couldn't, they declared him wanted for no crime at all. So when we received the SOS from Oloye, we are pretty much like as concerned people, the Yorubas majorly, and the friends of Yorubas on the Maiyegun's Diary Political received the clarion call that Oloye Sunday Igboho. This is another thing. Whenever Buhari and his terrorist government, whenever they go after anyone and you put up a fight, even in their own corrupt legal system or judicial system, people are still beating them in their own system. Showore beat them in their system. Nnamdi Kanu beat them in their own system. And Oloye Sunday Igboho also beat them in their own system. Now they are actually holding Igboho more than they have ever held anybody that they have brutalized that way. 20.4 billion naira is how much they are holding Igboho for violating his fundamental human rights. Nigeria is owing him. But Nigeria is a lawless place. Until that SOS came about 4 days ago. And they said the judgment that Oloye Sunday Igboho received, which has passed the appeal date, suddenly, the DSS wants to appeal it. and the intention is not to appeal an unappealable court judgment. Yeah, it is to further ridicule their own legal system to have their way. Now, the intention is this: 2023 is coming. Igboho is still saying Yoruba nation or nothing. Yorubas must stand up. We don't want election, this and that. That's unacceptable to those who have invested the billions in buying their own, APC, Egbekegbe's party tickets. That's not going to work well. So we need to use this judiciary, even fraudulently, and get Igboho. So what do they want to do? They want to have a court in Nigeria, okay, to lift and cancel that judgment of 20.4 billion naira they are owing Igboho. After that, because you know that judgment, right, it's not just the money. The court condemned the attack on Oloye Sunday Igboho. The court lambasted the DSS official who carried out the illegal attack. And he also condemned the entire agency for doing such a terrible job that led to the death of 2 innocent people in Igboho's house. And then awarded the damages of a 20.4 billion. The next time they appeared in court, when Oloye Sunday Igboho took them to court after about 3 months, when they refused to pay or appeal, Igboho's lawyer took them to court that they should come and tell court why they should not jail the DSS representatives for not obeying or following the court's judgment. How many of you remember that? Yes, that happened. After the 20 billion judgment, there's another court case where DSS came and they said, give us time. Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is very, very poor now. If they should, if the agency should go and ask the government for 20 billion for Igboho, they will go bankrupt. That everything is terrible. That they should give them time. 6 months after that, they have now decided to appeal that judgment so that they can now reenact the wanted declaration. So that's why we responded. Igboho called on us and we responded. So I am happy to tell everybody tonight that from our response as our update, okay? So we were able to, let's start with this, because we have the Give Send Go. As part of the platform we raised, where we've been raising funds from, but this time around we used 4 different platforms to raise this fund because of the emergency that it required, remember? So the accounts are the Give Send Go online, PayPal, Diaspora Radio International account, and then Cash App. Cash App was not presented as a medium of donating, but because some of us who felt like you've not been able to use other platforms so easily, you still reached out on Cash App. Now, I will give you details of how much we have raised. So far, so good. I can tell you that in the last 4 days, we have raised over 10,000 pounds. But remember that we have 6,980 pounds. I mean, 6,980 pounds in the bank before we call out for this additional add-up, because Oloye Sunday Igboho received this emergency call from his own legal team who said they are ready to drag them to Supreme Court. They will pay that money, and those who carried out the attack on Igboho's house, right, they will be made to pay the price as well. So I like that. Legal battle that way. And we said that on Maiyegun's Diary Political, we would always be available whenever, we are called upon. You know that. Anyway, over 10,000 pounds raised. From where? Let's break it down. Starting with the PayPal. In the last 4 days, I have received £1,065 PayPal donations only. Then, when it comes to the Diaspora Radio International's account, I have received £1,930. Then for those who dropped their donations on Cash App, I have also, in the last 4 days, I have also received a total of £401 on Give Send Go. I did explain to us then that yes, when you make your donation on Give Send Go will receive it. They will process that fund donation, confirm that it is legit, it is not fraud. You are not using someone else's accounting for bank details and all that. Once they are satisfied that the donation is clear, and also that you are not going to change your mind. So they will give you 2 days in case if you change your mind after donating, you can quickly cancel it and get your money back. So after 2 days, if everything is fine, they will begin to release the money in batches. Are you with me? So I know we have raised nearly 8,000 or so on Give Send Go right now. So like I said, when they process the money, they will charge us, okay? They are not going to give me everything. They will take some deductions after doing all of that. Then when they begin to release them to me, that is when I can now say, I have this. So far, so good. In the last 4 days, which they started releasing to us from yesterday, from Give Send Go, I have received a total of £6,680. So if you had our PayPal total PayPal contribution, £1,065, add that to the Diaspora Radio International Director account in the UK, £1,930, then add that to the Cash App of £401, then add that again to the Give Send Go total that has come in so far, a total of £6,680. Then that gives me, I don't know you, but it gives me a total of £10,076. That's how much we've raised, or I have received from your generosity in the last 4 days. If you add that to our balance that we had in our savings, £6,900. Well, I haven't done the estimate, but you can help me. But you can say it is what? 16,976 pounds. That's a lot, isn't it? Now, exchange rate varies, and there's also another ball game. You see, like I said, I take in these contributions for a purpose. And once we match enough number to go and pursue whatever we want to do, then we match them together, and then we give them to those that are meant to take any of them. So in this case, the legal team of Oloye Sunday Igboho, we're going to take the chunk of this. And I am happy to tell you today that in these last 4 days as well, on this platform, through your kind-heartedness, generosity, and the humanity in many of you, we have deposited a total of 5 million naira to the legal team that, listen, you will be fine. Don't pressure Oloye. Those who are fighting Igboho, they are fighting us. They are fighting you. They are fighting me. They are fighting every freedom thinkers. And they will respond. We will respond as long as we fund those who want to fight along with us, among other things that we're going to do. So I can say this to you today that we have released 5 million naira to this legal team as of today. And let's put that in pound sterling. From my book, it simply means that we have spent a total of £8,000, including the commission we paid to get those funds transferred. £8,000 out of our £16,000 means that we are gradually also reducing. But there's something I have to say as well. From our balance now, when we had about 5 million naira, which is 6,900 pounds or so, we're being careful of how we're going to spend it in case of emergency. To the point that we started rationing what we had in order not to run out of money, and then there's a need for it, and we are unable to really match it in this quick time. Now we have an extra, which is part of what I proposed to you the last time. I said we should pay up now. We made a pledge about 2 months ago to also reach out to Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. From our own token here, we agreed to give 2 million naira to this team in Nigeria, but we have to do that through the right channel. So I have a member of this platform, a very, very respected and then trusted member of this platform, has managed to arrange a bit of a meetup whereby this platform will pay up that money in this coming week. So what I mean by that is this. I will be releasing about 2,700 pounds, which should be covering that 2 million naira in total when we pay up. So I'm going to pay this up as well in this coming week. And to be precise, the reason why I can't really say day or so now is this, right? Those who always help us to mop up the naira, you always have to talk to them and say, well, I'm going to need 2 million naira tomorrow. Then they will tell me and say, well, yeah, there's 2 million naira cash ready. So transfer the money, then we'll pay the person. So like I said, I am also keeping the receipt myself. If there's any time you need a probe, independent probe, all you have to do is just ask me. Whatever you don't know, just ask me. I can answer you offhand. You get what I mean? So we'll be paying up in this coming week, and that is also going to kind of cut us a little bit down. When we pay 5 million naira out today, we still have about 10 million naira to pay up. You know that. But knowing that we also have this chunk of, this promise that we haven't really, remitted, is a bit of a burden too. So let's take it off our chest. In this regard, I'm going to rest my case. That's my update. Because until I pay up all I have to pay up, mind you, I have also paid the 100,000 naira that this platform promised. A member who seek a financial support for his medical, his own medical care. And on this platform, we agreed. He's watching, possibly, Reverend. So he confirmed the receipt of that money. That's what we've promised on this platform is being paid. I am currently working on how to make some funds available for Mrs. Victoria Idakpani, the wife of Corporal Martins Idakpani, who has been in detention in Nigeria for over 2 years now, almost 3 years now, if no more. Simply because he criticized the then chief of army staff, Buratai the Butcher, who is now the Nigerian ambassador to Benin Republic. So this platform agreed that our deposited 2 million naira with our lawyers in Nigeria, that we can use part of that, at least, to put together a good legal defense team and get Corporal Martins Idakpani out of the Buratai Gulag. So I am going to work on that this coming week because, we're having Lila's party soon. And Lila's party is like, it's taking most of the time, but I'm still wriggling the whole thing together, trying to make sure that I'm still touching base on things that we have to do. There's been a little bit of a slowdown, but again, I'm going to work on that this coming week. So until I finish all I'm going to commit funds to, I may not be able to tell you what we have left. So tonight, I am going to implore us, for those of us who are interested, remember, our donation is voluntary. You can just help us share it. That too is a donation. So if you are still pretty much with us, I'm going to open my line. But before I do that, I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. So that's why I said it's going to be so brief tonight. And then we'll see. Can we raise anything at all tonight? Can we add to what we have raised already? Or can we just call it a day? No, we shouldn't, by the way. We shouldn't. We shouldn't. Because I wouldn't mind, if this platform can make available another 5 million naira to this legal team this coming week. But there's no pressure. do you, okay? Just do whatever makes you feel better. If it's just to help us share, share. If it is to also be part of it, please do. Every penny counts. And let me tell you this, every penny is going to be accounted for a good cause and a good purpose. Trust me, we can make a lot of a difference if we stay together the way we have stayed together so far. This is my update. Now you give me a minute. Let me make myself a fresh cup of tea. Now start taking calls. Then you can speak your mind. We can rub minds and we can raise funds. Raise some money tonight. If we all agree to that, I will be back. So don't go anywhere. Let me see if I have connected you. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Oh, brilliant. You have been connected. So thanks so much for joining me. Hello there.
Yes, Maiyegun. This is Comfit calling from Toronto.
How are you doing, Sky? Did you say Camsen?
Crownfit.
Oh, Crownsend, yeah?
Crownfit.
Jesus.
Crownfit.
Crown sick.
Am I echoing? Am I echoing?
It's kind of loud, but I just don't know why I'm not getting that. But you know what? I will get it. Continue. Anyway, yeah. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you,
sir. Sure. Hello, sir. I think something is wrong with that line. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Is it much better now?
Oh, yeah, I think it is now. Yeah.
Okay, I had to switch off the YouTube app. Yeah, I'm going to do better.
Thank you so much, sir.
I do more of watching a playback. Occasionally, I would catch you online, but it's challenging not to get through. But I'm glad I'm able to get through today. Dila. John torí Ọlọ́run tó bá lè bá mi push account kí n lè fi nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lágbára láti ṣe fún Leila personal account, I'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
And bá mi ṣe link yẹn and kí ohunkóhun tó bá rí, please.
Yes, sir.
Just put it as anonymous. Okay, my CCB as anonymous.
Okay, sir.
So sometimes you probably see more information about donors and all that.
A lot. I mean, I am like a book. So I have a lot of words that are actually, it's true. And
yeah, occasionally we might announce láti fi kí àwọn èèyàn, but o ní láti ṣe announcement. O ní láti ṣe announcement. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa fún ẹ ṣe. Alẹ́ yà yàtọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ṣùgbọ́n let everybody put their money where their mouth is.
Exactly.
Ọlọ́run ní padà láyé wa. Yorùbá nation tá a fẹ́ gbà yìí. Àwọn kan á sọ pé over their dead body. Ọlọ́run tó fún wa ní agbára ohun èèyàn ìwọ̀n Ọlọ́run ni over their dead body náà ló máa jẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó bá ẹnu kan tó bá sọ pé over their dead body náà ló máa jẹ́. So àwọn tó dẹ̀ ìṣìnà tí wọ́n sì ń gba ọ̀nà bòmíì eventually Ọlọ́run á tọ́ wọn sọ́nà wọ́n á wọnú tírèènì wa à fún wọn láyé ìjókòó. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti jẹ́ bá a sì jẹ́ gbogbo àwọn contributor wàhálà wọn ní sí nínú part of the contingent tó máa take solution ìlú tuntun tá a fẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn máa júwe ibi tá a máa fi okùn sí Ọlọ́run. So it comes with saying thank you and I'm glad I'm able to get to.
I am glad. Let's go over from what we experienced. Go on, sir. Sorry, you want to say something? Say it.
Yeah, let me push account. Yeah, two things. Account Tilela and then
so easy for when you're about to journey UK, yeah. Or when you pay low paper, you can use that PayPal, sir, right? Because only space concern.
Okay.
Tell if you message you see. You see this donation, Maiyegun, is for you, not this. Do you get what I mean now? So and I will get it.
Yes.
To me.
Okay. All right.
God bless you.
So
sir.
I will just be on standby. I'll do that.
I will.
In a
jiffy. Announce. All right. Okay. I'll keep it to myself.
We'll announce. We'll announce. Thank you.
Appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
So I have another. Oh, I just missed that. Sorry. Okay. I'll take another one. By the way, the link to be part of this, if you want to, it is voluntary. Okay. Don't push yourself. Don't feel like what have you. And then, whatever, what is that? Oh, I missed that too. So whatever it is now will come up, I'll put that on my screen in a moment, okay? Bear with me. I'm trying to multitask here. However, let's see. I should be able to do that now. Right. So on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you see it, you know what I mean now. So let's see what we have. So thank you very much for that. I keep missing your calls that gets in. I don't know if I'm having an issue with my network as well, right? I'll fix it. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, let's refresh what we have. The link is shared already, so I'm going to share my screen with you, just the same way we do it all the time. We can monitor any progress being made. I am monitoring other devices here as well, and then I will be giving you updates as I take calls. I'll be giving updates as well. So bear with me. I think let's say we are starting from 732 tonight. So let's say we can, what if we kind of get ourselves to 50 and even over, and then we end up having to like extend the target from 50 to 60 to 70, whatever we want it to be, it will just be us, okay? So let me refresh. Yes, so we're starting from 732. So wherever it is in the next hour, that's where we're going to round it up. So bear with me. And if you want to be part of it, right? If you want to be part of the program, what you have to do is, there's a number on your screen. that number scrolling just underneath this video. Yeah, you can use that to be part of the program, and it is WhatsApp call only, right? So let's see what we have. I have people who are having issue with their connections, I would say, but and to our people who want to be part of this in the UK as usual, the details for that, if you don't want to use PayPal and you don't want to use what do you call it, Give, Send, Go and all these platforms, and you just want to do it for UK only. So sweaty right now, yeah. So let me take this. Hello there. Hello, sir.
Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú.
Hafiz ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti Daventry ní UK.
How are you, sir?
Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. Mo ní luck mo pè yín wọlé lẹ́nu. This is I'm very lucky today. Anyway, happy birthday to Akinola. It's my birthday, mate.
Oh, bless you.
Yes. I messaged about that earlier today. I don't know if you saw on the comment. Baba, nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ Nigeria. Surely, we send message kan náà sí ẹgbàá kan pé àwọn ará bí àwọn ará ilé wa wọ́n mú wọn lérí àyànnàpájà. Àyànnàpájà tán ló ń tọ́jú nǹkan inú gọ́tà. Ọmọ wọn jẹ wọn ládùúgbò yẹn. Wọ́n sọ sórí news yẹn.
Yeah.
Because wọ́n jẹ wọn because
àwọn tí wọ́n attack wọ́n ti mú wọn wọ́n ní wọ́n continue investigation.
Àbá kó tẹ́ ń ṣe títọ̀wọ́ ni mo sọ pé títọ̀wọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ kan ní àdúgbò yẹn ní area àyànnàpájà ní kíní yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣó ti yẹ ẹ́ sìn. Ni wọ́n rí àwọn boys yẹn tó wọ́n tọ́jú bọn sínú gọ́tà kò yẹ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Hello.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín, mo ń follow yín.
So now, ọ̀rọ̀ mi mo kàn máa sọ because me I watch your program every day, Baba. You understand? I gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń pè wọlé lọ́tún lọ́sí. I love a lot of people on your show. Baba, kí lórúkọ bàbá yìí o? Ó ní máa nǹkan tó máa ń sọ tó máa ń pè wọlé àwọn àti princess. Baba Olúwa, Ọláolúwa, ẹ̀dá Ọláolúwa, ẹ̀dá Ọláolúwa. Ọlọ́run bá mi wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dá. So when that man is talking, I love him so much. Do you understand? At the princess is getting really popular on this show now. Princess, say it as it is. Do you understand? She reminds me of my mom. Do you understand? I grew up with a very, very, very fantastic woman like that. Do you understand? My mom passed away when I was very young. Shori Baba, you were in me at here. Be the same period like Dagbaleko. I'm 40 years old today. And I grew up in all that shit. I grew up in all that shit. Passing to Palangpa, down people are still doing it up to now. Do you understand? And we are an energy generating country. Do you understand? The same thing as Dubai. We generated our oil before Dubai. Look at Dubai today. Do you understand me now? So to our demand, enjoy a lot of people coming onto your shows. More people are coming onto your shows mocking Igboho. They are bastards of Yoruba land. Do you understand? You cannot speak good English yourself. You are coming up here and mocking Igboho. Do you understand me now? Igboho is speaking Yoruba language. Yoruba language that he's speaking is the same as the English you are speaking. The same thing. They are both languages. Do you understand me now? Right. It just depends on how you command yourself on any of them. So if you want sorry, ọmọ àti bà lọ́yọ̀ ọ̀lẹ́ ni mo gbèmí tí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣó ti yẹ ní ìsìn. Agbóde bá agbo ni mo ti wá ní oṣọmọ àlè ṣó ti yẹ ń sìn. Now, téèyàn kan bá wá ń dìde tó bá ń bú Ìgbòho, òun tọ̀hún ò tí ì mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Now, bàbá, ọ̀rọ̀ wà tá a máa sọ gan. Only man for not to watch the show. I'm not going to mama sorrow, bill mama sorrow. Because with man will show you so mama reference people so that people be remembering what is going on. So the only man for to watch the video. Don't stop what only call of fog back lodi or the polymer cabashim law. So people like that, we are going to make sure we cherish them and keep them because our culture has been bastardized by all these white people. They are smart in everything, they know everything we have. Anything. We need to keep our culture. We need to get it protected properly. Everything has to be started from scratch. When I went to Lagos recently, I told them all this any lati for from scratch because you are people are so Baba. I am very happy I am on your show because this is a platform where a lot of people are now joining it. Because Libya, people are coming in now. And I've been watching your show, Baba, over 7 years now.
I mean, people started together at the time.
Baba. Why? Me, I want your man soften with one of the man more to the end to one master. I won't bonus a come I ain't going to because one is so tough. Mama, you mama talk about by say, I'm a little bit book for Lucy. In can't sell it. In can't sell it. Baba, sorry, we lost a couple of me couple of years back. You understand? Right. I told my father, I said to him, one thing only not any just buying Bob Bukonle Kune to Marshall. One thing buying by me. But it's always tell Baba Mukoptimium. Most of money so 30 buying in generation, 30 bit about a day or one to sell a lower. I sell a song water, some go to Bobby Bobimas non kill. Oh, my sell my worry. That book, oh, my sell it. Bellamon, got that book going to Pawali. Or if you buy anything, what in quick kitty, what in Barobis or she from power, they be everything, anything. But it's better again. You understand? And all of power, they told it to Numbu, like it come up power in your back. One quarter to add Numbu again. You understand now? A dark hair, anything. Oh, my con, am I worried? But you will have to go already.
Thank you so much.
Well, by then, am I worried, Shebo?
Nice one, Baba. I appreciate that.
Sorry. Thank you very much.
So I have a quick update, okay? I'm gonna refresh our give send go in a minute, right? But I just want to acknowledge the fact that I have received a sum of £203.49 from Anonymous for Sunday Igboho. So I've received that. If you are that person, let's see. Yeah, if you're that person, just know that I won't have to mention your name. I have the details, but you put it as anonymous, so we'll keep it anonymous. So thank you. And I also want to say that I've also received another £100 on the Diaspora Radio International account that is on your screen right now. So, well, let me refresh the give send go.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting.
Hello, sir.
Sorry.
No.
Everybody can hear you now, sir. So sorry.
Oh, Ekwetu.
Awani, yes, sir.
Ekwele, sir.
Awani, yeah.
Ọlọ́run àbá wa yẹn jú ẹ̀.
Àmín.
Mo ti ń try láti get the experience díẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ méjì ni mo fẹ́ sọ sí mo fẹ́ bá yín sọ. Ọdún ó lè máa ìkan méjì lè máa jọ mọ́ nǹkan tí ẹ ń discuss lélẹ̀.
Kó máa sọ pé wà á discuss nígbà míì wà tó jẹ́ pé ó lè jẹ́ ìtawà tí mí sí ẹlẹ́yìn rí tẹ́yìn fẹ́ share. So anyway, we are open, sir.
Ṣé rí ní bítàrà wà yìí náà torí mo kọ́ nídìí bí akẹ́ni èmi tàbí àwa Yorùbá tá a wà ní Dubai mo lérò pé a nídìí láti kóra wa jọ. Bọ́ èmi mò ń rò mi ò bí ó yẹ kí n bá ń ṣeré ní orí ètò ni àbí ẹ̀yìn ètò tó yẹ ká ti ṣe lè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ yìí náà báyìí because bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ yìí sìn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà ní Dubai náà ń gbọ́ yín so ẹ ti open it up nìyẹn because àwa mọ̀ wípé àwa ní program kan tó yẹ pé tí everything bá ti come on board very soon ló ti yẹ yín sìn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà ní Dubai all over the place a máa wá wọn rí débi pé ẹ̀yin gan mo yẹ wọn tó wà l'around yín tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe so ẹ lè easily relate pẹ̀lú wọn connect pẹ̀lú wọn a ní plan yẹn already so bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tó ṣe wá ń sọ yìí sìn àwọn náà ń gbọ́ yín so ní tó túmọ̀ sí pé àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní Dubai gan fẹ́ process yẹ pé a máa kóra wa jọ which is great ẹ má sọ lọ.
a ní láti kóra wa jọ Maiyegun torí ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá púpọ̀ ń bì tó yẹ pé débi bá dẹ̀ rí òun ó máa ń bà mí inú jẹ́ tí n bá ti rìn tí n bá jáde tí n bá rìn káàkiri tí n bá rí ọmọ Yorùbá nílò ẹ̀kẹ́ rí wọn ṣùgbọ́n mélòó ni mo lè dá sí mi ò lè dá nǹkan kan sí. Orí tí mi gbọ́dọ̀ máa ka but bí tá à ń ṣe ń bára wa bí tá yìí ti bára wa tẹ́lẹ̀ bí tí ọmọ Yorùbá òun sí ọmọ Yorùbá ti ń wà nísì. níbi ìjọba fún ìgbó sọ o.
ẹ sọ díẹ̀ nínú àwọn nǹkan yẹn bó ti yẹ pé máa dà pé láwọn ibi tó yẹ kẹ́ ti dà pé ó ti yẹn ẹ sọ díẹ̀ nínú àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ rí tó kọ yín lóminú gan yẹn ní Dubai yẹn fáwọn ọmọ wa tó jọmọ Yorùbá. ẹ má lọ ẹnu sọ pé kíní lọ títí ó yẹ yín báyìí bó fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ bó ṣe jẹ́ èyí tẹ́ bá kàn lè dé.
bí owó nàbì.
ìṣàṣẹwó.
bí owó nàbì. wọ́n wá ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣòwò nàbì yẹn wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ olówó ṣe òkú. kódà ó pàdé ìkan ọmọ Yorùbá náà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn kan wà nílé pé wọ́n mọ̀ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n mọ̀ pé ó yìí múra ní pé àwọn lọ ń ṣòwò nàbì. àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n tàn wá wájú ayé ni wọ́n tàn wá lọ ni. mo wá pàdé ìkan pé ní wọn àti ẹ̀tàn wá ó wá fúnra rẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n ó wá ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ òun ṣiṣẹ́ pàtí wọ́n fún wa wò mọ́ iṣẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn àrí fíṣà rẹ̀ rí ní iṣẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. ó wà pé kí ló lè ṣe ọmọ yìí wá lọ fúnra ẹ̀ sí school nursing assistant. ó wá ń fi owó nàbí tọ́ra rẹ̀ ní school. ó wá kárí lára nígbà tí mo kọ́ ní fún tó sọ gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mi o mo sá pọ̀ nígbà ọmọ Yorùbá ni ó níye. ojú tí ń wé òjòjú ọmọ tí ó mú nàbì ní
lókòókòdù báyìí.
èmi dẹ̀ gbé èmi ni mo pìkẹ̀ ní táksì ni torí táksì lèmi ń wà mo pìkẹ̀ lérò ni. iṣẹ́ kí ló ń ṣe ó ṣe ní airport létà sọ padà wá jẹ́wọ́ fún mi. bọ̀ kí ló sún ọ débẹ̀ pàtó ò lẹ́nu kankan ò ní pa àrọ́ sí Nàìjíríà ò sí lọ. òsì ní ẹ̀fọ́ àti ẹ̀gbẹ́ òsì ní jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́. àwọn báyà tó sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ àwọn àbúkò òsì ní jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́ ń tiwa. Nàìjíríà ò sí lọ pé pọ̀ òun kò kí ló lè ṣe òun ò sáà lè wá máa jókòó kó wọn sùn títà ti bẹ́ẹ̀ sáyà mọ́ lọ́wọ́. òdàkú fẹ̀kẹ̀ pa wọ́n lọ rẹ́gísà skul èyí tó fi ń tra náà nù. Ọlọ́run ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Mo gbé bí kí n lè ràn lọ́wọ́. ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa kátà pọ̀ nílé wọ́n pọ̀ ń bẹ̀. ṣé àwọn èyí tó burú jù tó jẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fi ṣe ètò kẹ́ fi bá ń sí níjọ́ kan ẹ̀kọ́ fi sí níjọ́ kan ẹ fi sí àwọn èèyàn létí. ṣé rí àwọn ẹ̀yìn láàbì kan wà àwọn aláburú ẹ̀dá kan wà tí wọ́n fi opportunity pé òṣì ti pọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n lọ ń bá àwọn òbí àwọn ọmọ èké lóbìnrin wọ́n lọ mú sí wọn lórí pé ẹ má wọrí ọmọ yín á sponsor ẹ lọ yóò lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yóò mọ iṣẹ́ warehouse yóò mọ sanwó wa yóò mọ fẹ́yìn náà in fact ẹlòmíì wọ́n tán ẹlòmíì alábàtàn wọn ni but àwọn ọmọ ìkéré jù àwọn ọmọ ìkéré jù ẹbí wọn ni wọ́n yìí mú ọ wá mo tún pàdé kan jọ kan ẹwù àǹtí rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ló mú wá bí.
tó wá fi ń ṣe owó náà bí tẹ́wé yìí.
àǹtí rẹ̀ wọ́n fi ń ṣòwò náà bí. mo wá fẹ́ farasí yẹn mo fẹ́ torí mo wá fẹ́ farasí yẹn pé kí n já tó ṣe dé tiẹ̀ ni pé kí n jí lè gbà ẹ̀rù wa ń bọ ọmọ náà. báńtì yẹn ṣe bó ṣe rí pé ẹnìkan bá chaatì nìyẹn ó sá lọ báńtì rẹ̀ ó lọ ẹ má bá sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ yóò lọ báńtì rẹ̀ ó yà kó jọra ọmọ yẹn yé báwọn ti ráyè ó sì máa sọ fún pé ní ṣe ń báyìí yóò sọ fún chaatì tí àǹtí rẹ̀ lọ chaatì níjọ́ kan mo lè tó fi blọọkù mi mo lè ṣe àyè lẹ́yìn ètò ó sì sọ fún mi pé ní ọmọ yìí o àbúrò ni olùmú wá láti Nàìjíríà kò tí sanwó kí n mọ́ tàyà ti gbà kú ọ̀dọ̀ òun ó ti ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́rẹ́tì ni mo wá fi rẹ́rìn mú yẹ ó tẹ́tì mo wá fi rẹ́rìn pé ọmọdé ń jọ èmi lọ wá ń tẹ́tì pé ní mo lè báyé gbogbo yín jẹ́ lùi tí mo ráyè tí mo lè báyé gbogbo yín jẹ́ lùi.
iṣẹ́ ẹbí ni wọ́n ń ṣe irú wọn náà ń ṣe ẹni tó ń bó bá ṣe kò gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ọjọ́ kan máa jọ kan bí nígbà táwọn bá ti rí àwọn evidence díẹ̀ kó tá a lè tò síta àyẹ̀sìn àfojú wọn síta.
evidence pọ̀ mo lè bọ́ mo lè fẹ́ evidence ní orí èsì.
tábà ti rí evidence ọlọ́run oyè yín sí a máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe rí tó.
èyí fi evidence sún yín evidence pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀kẹ̀ ìyẹn báwọn so mo wá lè pé until tí a bá tó kóra wa jọ níbí as ọmọ Yorùbá àwọn kan wà lùi tó dáa fún ṣùgbọ́n mo pé everybody fúya rẹ̀ pamọ́.
tọ́lẹ̀ ràgàbo àwọn tó jẹ́ ọmọ wa ń bẹ̀ táwọn náà ṣì ń tiraka
dáadáa bọ̀ wọ́n fira pamọ́ gan.
ṣe àwọn point terrace wọ́n wà very vital because ọ̀rọ̀ life and death ní fún terrace yìí o get àìmọye ayé la lè tún ṣe látàrí pé àwa àpapọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ yìí náà báyìí sìn ọ̀rọ̀ ti jáde àṣẹ ti tẹ̀lé ó ti di ṣíṣe o ẹ ṣáà kàn fọkàn sí ẹ yí báyìí bàbá ẹ jẹ́ àmà bàbọ̀. So what that my caller is bringing to our attention is the fact that there are Yorubas who are trafficked into UAE, United Arab Emirates in Dubai, and young Yoruba girls who are pretty much like enslaved by their own, some of them by their own relatives, who promise them jobs, promise them a good life and all of that in Dubai. All these young girls only to end up in as prostitutes, selling their bodies because they are now in debt to the people who paid for their travel to Dubai. So that's why he's raising that if we don't come together, there are people that are Yorubas that are being smuggled to Dubai to do this horrible thing. Or if we come together, we might be saving a lot of lives and then save a lot of futures as well. I have somebody else here. Hello.
Hello, is that Maiyegun?
This is Maiyegun.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good. Can everybody hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Maiyegun Baba.
Yes, sir.
In terms of contribute to me or Ikirima Julano, because we only chance láti pè wọlé. So, nti mo fẹ́ káwọn yòókù mọ̀ ní pé kí prosecutor ní UK kó tó lè decide pé àwọn fẹ́ charge èèyàn, at least wọ́n á ti ní 90% evidence nílẹ̀. Ká yọ àwọn cases local pé abárawajà hash everything but I have a serious crime like that. So Ekérébàjò kò lè bọ́ mẹ́. Honestly, kò lè bọ́ mẹ́.
Torí èmi ṣe ń sọ yìí pé mọ̀ nǹkan wọ́n pè kíni kan ní probable cause. Probable cause yẹn ni pé ǹjẹ́ Ekweremadu àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ǹjẹ́ intention tí wọ́n fi gbé ọmọ yẹn kúrò ní Nàìjíríà òun ni pé so that a lè fún wọn ní kidney tó bá dọ̀hún tán solicitation àbí nǹkan kan nígbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kakíní yẹn mo sọ fún wọn kọ́ lọ sọ fún wọn Nàìjà mi ọmọ díì tó lè ṣe o àbí tó bá máa smuggle lẹ ọ tó máa ban ẹ̀ UK o ọ̀ṣẹ́ ní kóòtù tó wà yẹn ọdún 12 ó yá jù nìyẹn ló jáde.
Ó gara ẹ̀tọ́ àmọ́ the funnest thing even tọmọ yẹn ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ before the operation they will still know because I work in hospital and ó dẹ̀ ní àwọn kan tó máa ń sọ fún wa àtàjẹ́ staff in fact wọ́n lẹ̀ sínú toilet wọ́n lẹ̀ everywhere ó máa kọ síbẹ̀ if you see a minor travelling alone or any destination they should not be it should raise a concern. So even tọ́mọ yẹn ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ before they start that operation they will still check very well they are doing the right thing so wọ́n sì máa mú wọn. So bàbá ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ so kí
ẹ̀kọ́ bá mi drop ṣókí yẹn pé tabarẹ́ ni tó ń gbogbo yìí tẹ̀ ń cook up lórí social media gbogbo àwọn tí gbogbo wọn sọ ẹ tẹ́ra yín lọ́rùn ṣé kò yẹn ń sìn.
kí prosecutor kó tó lè decide pé àwọn máa charge yẹn rárá kí wọ́n tó lè decide pé àwọn máa charge yẹn prosecutor ti wo chances of getting a conviction tí ò bá pé 90% fún òní lo taxpayer money.
Náà bí ò jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa jẹ́ kó máa lọ tọ́kì tó ń lọ yẹn ni.
Exactly. Kò sí nǹkan kan wọn.
Ní news later ni pé Ekweremadu gbọ́mọ kan wá sí lóyìnbó ọmọ yẹn àbádọ́ náà kíkan ó yẹ ń sìn.
Àlè má gbọ̀gbọ́ ẹ̀rọ tó lọ transit pé ó kàn sáré wá transit to UK. That's what.
Ní wọn ò ní mu rárá kò wọ́n mú wọn. Wọ́n wá sọ pé wọ́n gba bail o pé they are still inviting them. Wọ́n ti gbé wọn lọ court. Wọ́n ti charge wọn fún the same act tó sọ pé human slavery. Human kí ló pé kíní yẹn náà ṣé human tissue ló pé ní act yẹn.
Human láwọn kíní yẹn tó pọ̀ báyìí bàbá pé.
àní ó tètè dé ẹ̀sà gbọ́n kan nígbà tí mo ka kíní yẹn wọ́n ní ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti minimum of 12 months maximum of life in prison.
Bàbá kò sí bó ti fẹ́ escape more than 6 years jail. Bó ti fẹ́ escape kò sí bó ti fẹ́ escape kò sí bó ti fẹ́ escape more than 6 years.
Àwọn analyst Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti analyse ẹlòmíì gan mo ti ra àwọn kan tó ń kọ oríṣiríṣi thread
lórí Twitter. Bàbá kàn rẹ́rìn-ín mo kàn rẹ́rìn-ín pé in fact ó bá yàn jà lásán gan wọ́n gbé lọ sí wọ́n charge sí court kí prosecutor lè decide pé àwọn máa charge sí court prosecutor ti more than 80 to 90% of getting conviction tí bá kẹfẹ́ sáànù ẹ̀ wípé bí a first offender àbí yẹn sẹ́ ok ṣe ẹja filẹ̀ ó ń gbé UK ó ń ṣe dáadáa but pé serious crime and they want to prosecute you with the taxpayers money with that such amount of case kó tó lè decide pé àwọn máa charge.
This time around don't forget to minor tọ́nú sọ pé the minor said he is being treated like a slave.
Of course.
Now, as he is right now, the boy, like you said, Oni Lati Sonkokon, as we speak right now, the boy is in the custody of the UK government. In fact,
of course,
in fact, one son so pé ọmọ yẹn ò lè padà sí Nàìjíríà. Àyàfi táwọn òbí ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà bá confirm pé gbogbo abuse tó ọmọ yẹn sọ yẹn àti gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn ọmọ yẹn safe.
Bàbá táwọn òbí ẹ̀ bá ti support ẹ̀. Táwọn òbí ẹ̀ bá support ẹ̀ pé táwọn òbí ẹ̀ bá lọ gbowó nílé tó máa fẹ́ sọ pé kẹ̀rù ń bá àwọn abiyàn kan àwọn organisation tó máa fight tó máa dìde pé sẹ́ ọmọ yìí ò lọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n fún UK nígbà ẹ̀ of course táwọn parent bá sọ pé kí àwọn máa lọ settle pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá olówó ní chairman pé kò possible
àṣekèsì mọ́ ọmọ wa lẹ̀ fẹ́ kórè máa dúlẹ̀ ó dà pé ẹ̀ǹfà skunk fẹ́ kórè máa dúlẹ̀ ní UK.
Bàbá àwọn tó wà ní tó jẹ́ free organization tó ń jẹ́ tó máa ń pè ní safeguarding the children lè ọmọ ẹ bó ṣe wà ẹsẹ̀ kò lọ anywhere. Of course he's not going anywhere na ni kéde máa dúró de máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀ ọ̀sán tó ṣe hospital
Boris Johnson tó ń tọ́ ti fún lọ́rùn yìí ó lè lose election torí nǹkan tó ra wà nílẹ̀ yìí tó bá play abracadabra yẹn.
Bàbá àwọn gò ní fẹ́ ṣe irú ẹ̀ náà àwọn gò ní fẹ́ ṣe irú ẹ̀ I won't go university. In fact, in Nigeria now, they probably have a lot of UK intelligence officers already in Nigeria, but that's my tick in Katonshele.
I want you already travel anyway. Tomalo investigate ìyá bàbá tomalo interview wọn ní village yín tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní mọ̀.
Bàbá.
Láti UK o. Ìwé lásán ló fẹ́ fún ẹ.
Bàbá, they would do every of their diggings. There was a time so for me when I work more collectors MP me. So MP were right to one. By the time MP right to one for me they are doing. Do you know they consult our investigation with government and non-governmental body? But this time around, they are doing some in Nigeria, which include unnamed
background check. They will go to your maternal. Except if they are not really interested. All this family, the parent of that boy in Nigeria, they have already been surrounded, surveilled on them and all of that. Probably they have already been questioned as we speak.
Tell me not to contribute to Wale. It's been
thank you so much.
Any next time.
Thank you so much, Abba. I appreciate it. Now I have another caller on the line. Here we go. So I think we have responses to our give send go too. So it seems that it's been like adding up. Hello there.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, Hamid?
Oh my goodness. Maiyegun Baba.
Long time.
Yeah. Day. Hello.
Yeah. Lafia ko.
Lafia. Hello.
Lafia kala, okay.
Lafia. Yaya Lela, Yaya Akinola.
Yeah, Lafia, everybody Lafia.
Oh, madalla. Yawa. What's going on now? How are you doing
Baba,
now?
I'm just here, I actually intend to come and give update and then run. Then I saw Buhari, who is now the judge, who is going to tell us when he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. I couldn't do a comprehensive on that. I could really say something while it is still hot. Then give my update.
That one, no be in talk with the that one animal. That one we don't already finish in talk. We just the way me come out prison.
So you get me now.
Yeah,
in the hunt people now. Watch out and we hunt them too. Maybe we just watch.
You know, you get one insult way outside they insult people. Then Shegia. Then Shegia me Omuali.
Then Shegia.
Then Shegia ba Omuali. Then Shegia. So Buhari then Shegia ni. Then Shegia ni is a bastard.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Maiyegun B, I not to get anything to talk, but I just want like many people where they day online where we say they run their mouths. This will be obedience, the thief no boost, the active cool people, all of them. So I was on is it Facebook and someone posted something and I just talked about it like, hey, kinikon. They were like, Obi, this is that, kinikon money. It's not that you guys are deceiving yourself. You want freedom. But because of the way the system is, the same person that is with one of those thieves that brought this criminal called Buhari into power, the Obi that you are shouting was once a vice to Atiku. On no reason that one. But he pulled out of PDP. They gave you a third option. And that third option, if you check it out, you see that mostly, I'm sorry, it's not as if I'm trying to talk down on Igbos, but I know the real Igbos, the real Biafrans will understand because most of them, they don't support this madness. They know they are just trying by all means to bring them in so that they can set them up. But thank God, I was watching Simon Ekpa's broadcast, and with the way everything is going, thank God I can see the response, and I'm so happy that the real Biafrans know that this is just a setup. For those idiots out there that you keep shouting video to Tinubu. Now here we go day. We day here. Muna jira.
Now here we go day. We are not going anywhere. I won't make you see. There's something I wanted you to do for me. Okay.
Yeah,
and that
I'll
thing,
do it.
we've not had the chance all this while. Okay.
Yeah.
Last night, I shared or I replayed the video of these northern charlatans, right? Who said that they had the numbers to choose who is going to be the next president of Lalala, right?
Oh, yeah, that animal. Yeah, I've seen it. That animal.
Yeah, but before then, before then, they were promoting this Tinubu, Muslim ticket for Tinubu and all of that. And then this Afar came out in Kaduna and said they have to give them a real Muslim, not just any Muslim. If you give us any Christian, forget about it. And all of that religion stuff.
Forget about it. Yeah.
And then on social media, we have seen many of them who have also said that Tinubu is going to lose if he chooses any Christian and all of that, right? But what I want you to do for me today, if you can, is the fact that these numbers that they have it enough, looking for a Muslim ticket and all of that about this Nigeria, can you just talk to them?
I will do, I understand.
At least they could have the Islamic North, since the Muslim could be the only ones who can, And another one I met, you're a Yoruba man, Oluwabi, right? I played a video yesterday. We have the we are now having fanatics who are now coming out.
Of course, I've seen him. I've seen a lot of them.
Can you help me use this? Speak to our people in the north there who are listening and tell them that religion has never.
I will do. Okay. Yeah, I will do. I will do just that. I will do just that.
Using religion for politics and all of that seems they have not learned.
Yeah.
Can they just go and have?
All right.
This time, please.
All right.
Hang on. Sorry to cut you short. Right. Somebody gave us £500 on our contribution on Give Send Go. I just seen that, right? And I think that's massive. And that person is anonymous donor. Thank you, anonymous donor. We've seen it.
Thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you so much.
So, mutane na barkanku. Ga wanda suke kallon wanga broadcast din. Hausawa ne wanda suke zuwa su zo su kalli wannan broadcast din su ji abubuwan da ke faruwa, amma da yawa kuna zuwa da kaman sentiment irin naku da tunanin cewar wannan program din kaman program ne wanda mu da muke diaspora muna criticizing din shugabanninku. Maganar gaskiya ba haka bane. Barinmu da muka yi na Najeriya, da muka bar Najeriya muka zo inda muke, dukanmu inda muka tattafi, da wanda ke Ingila ne, da wanda yake America ne, da wanda yake Sweden ne, da wanda muke duk faɗin duniyan nan, ba komai bane muke gani. Illa muna ganin abubuwan da ke faruwa, wanda mun baro a Najeriya, muna tunanin ai hakan ake rayuwa. Amma barin mu wurin nan da muka zo inda muke a yau sai ya kasance ashe muna deserving more than abin da muke samu a inda muke a Najeriya. Kuma ba wai mun fi kowa bane, a'a, soyayyen da muke ma mutanenmu baya can gida shi yasa muke irin wanga maganan da muke. Kuma ba wai criticism bane, a'a, magana ne na gaskiya, magana ne na fahimta wanda za a gaya muku ku fahimta. Ni akwai maganan da nake gaya mutane cewar ba za ku gane illan da kuke ciki ba wanda kuke Najeriya sai ka bar Najeriya. Akwai waɗanda sun bar Najeriya, they left Najeriya, amma Najeriya bata bar su ba. Nigeria never left them. Har yanzu akwai iransu a duka America ne ko UK ko waye duk suna wurin. Kuma za ka ga suna gaya muku ku ci gaba da addu'a, ku ci gaba da kiran Allah, keep praying. Bayan su ba da prayer suke receiving health care ba da prayer suke cin abinci ba da prayer suke samun kuɗin kashewa ba da prayer suke samun kuɗin da za su dawo Najeriya su zo su dinga nuna muku ai su their chiefs ko kuma their al'azai ko kuma wannan suna zaman America ba da prayer suke yi ba saboda akwai working system ne a inda suke a abroad shi yasa suke iya dawowa Najeriya su zo su dinga nuna muku suna posting suna nuna muku cewar ai they have made it ba wai prayer bane kuma mu muna gaya muku ne domin ku bude idanuwanku ku gane cewar biye ma mutanen nan wallahi halaka ne ba komai ba za su kai ku ga halaka ne za su halaka ku ne ku zo ku dinga cewa gwara wannan barawon this barawo is better than wancan barawon duk barayi ne they are all bunch of criminals ku duba abin da ke faruwa yanzu sun kawo muku religion a ciki za ku ga pastors sun fito suna ce muku ai Christians ku je ku samu PVC ɗinku muna so mu yi kaza muna so mu nuna musu mu ma Christian muna da population musulman malaman wanda su kuke gani kamar malaman addinin su ma za su fito su ce wayannan Christian din kar ku zaɓi Christian kar ku zaɓi Igbo kar ku zaɓi Inyamuri duk wannan iskancin duk 'yan politicians ɗin da kuke gani duk they are behind all these things saboda su nuna sa ku a cikin confusion saboda su ƙara confusing ɗinku kuma ku ƙara shiga confusion a ƙara lalata muku rayuwa na another 4 years ko kuma another 8 years wannan duka abubuwan nan da kuke gani in ba za ku gane ba wallahi matsala ne ya kamata ku buɗe idanunku ku gani tun da suke wannan abin wannan na politician na politics da religion din nan yanzu ka duba kai dan arewa kana arewa za a ce ma in ba musulmi ba wanda zai kara addininka zai yi kaza zai yi ko kuna ganin wa'annan mutanen nan musulmai ne na gaske they are not real muslims saboda idan they are real muslims da yau kisan da ake yi Boko Haram kashe-kashen da ake yi a North wanda kai da baka ji baka sha ba talaka irinka ana kashe ka amma su yaransu suna Ingila their own kids ba a nan Najeriya suke zama ba ma sa karatu ba sa school a Najeriya duk suna waje amma wai kai da yake kai da kiki ne kai baka da hankali baka da tunani sai ka bi titi ka je kana ta cewa sai baba ko sai Tinubu ko sai Atiku barayin da suka saka a cikin matsala kana biya kana cewa ai sai wani kaza wannan ai rashin hankali ne da rashin tunani in aka ce muku waɗanda suke ce muku idan ba ku fita kun je kun yi voting ba za a zaɓo muku wanda ba kwa so it is all lies da ka fita da ka je kai voting da ka je kai voting you vote you don't vote uwarsa ɗaya ubansa ɗaya it is all the same they will still do what they will do so menene a ciki wanda ba za ku gane cewa ana playing ɗinku bane all this while kullum a zo da promise ba fa a promise ɗin abinci a nan ko ma promise ɗin electricity a nan ko kuma a promise ɗin ruwa a nan Najeriya ba ruwa ba wuta ba abinci komai yayi tsada nan muna wahalar mai nan state inda nake ana sai da fuel kusan $4 kusan $5 ake sai da mai inda nake amma muna samun mai kuma muna samun kuɗi we have the money to go and buy even though the gas is the price for the gas is high muna da kuɗin we work we get the money kuma muna fita mu je mu samu kuɗin akwai opportunities akwai wurare da dama da zaka iya yin aiki ba lallai you don't have to keep looking at a criminal ya zo ya feeding ɗinka ba just because yana so ya using ɗinka kuma da ya yi using ɗinka during election that's it after election sai dumping ɗinka sai ka zama useless sai ka zama idiot sai ka zama mahaukaci ka bi titi kana wallahi Allah ma kaza kana kiran Allah sai ya tsine maka God will punish you for that nonsense you are doing if that is it the God you are calling will punish you. Thank you so much. That one it go sink into their head. Anybody, if you are in a Hausa person or you are from North or you are a Muslim and you think, Muslim, I'm a Muslim, and you are not, if you think you are a Muslim and you think you are more Muslim than me, oh boy, you are just deceiving yourself. You are not Muslim than me because everybody knows what he is doing. You don't know what I do in my house. You don't know how prayerful I am. But the prayer is not what is putting food on my table. It just keeps me going. That is only what prayer does for me. It keeps me going. It keeps me focused. But it doesn't put food on my table. It doesn't give me health care. If I'm sick, I will not lay in my house and take you, Allah. I have to go to the hospital.
Yes.
In the hospital sai Allah ya taimake ni sai in samu lafiya. Amma in kwanta a ɗaki ina kiran Allah ai ba zai yiwu ba. Dole I have to go and look for healthcare. Inda zan kai kaina a duba ni a gani lafiya me yake faruwa. Amma ku gaba ɗaya you don't even think. Don Allah mutane ku gane politicians in nan they are not good for you. They don't mean well for you. Sai kun gane wannan tukunna. Stay clear of these people. But if you will not stay clear, 2023, Muna nan we did with the watch. Same year, we did this place. We will come back and we will do our bid to all of you. Dukan ku say mu ku gwalu. We say okay, she will not tell na. Okay, make una support am. Thank God, me I dey here. I will tell you that for you. I will tell you for you.
You know, it's sad. It's
now
sad.
To just sit down for where I did. Now to just sit down for where I did. My family, the one where I still give money, I will continue to give them. More they do one like that. It's now waiting I want. I'm not stressed out. I'm not, but I'm just being concerned about you people. That is what we are saying. We are just being concerned.
And we don't want all our own offsprings. We don't want our offsprings to be so scared to go back to our roots. If things continue like this, but it doesn't mean that they won't survive. They won't, you know what I mean?
Of course. Kuma, let me tell you something.
Tell us.
We have suffered from, muna suffering from PTSD in Nigeria. Yanzu ga haka muna suffering from PTSD. Shi yasa kuka ga kullum muna magana. Saboda in ka bar Nigeria, wallahi kai asalin escape. And za ka yi tunani, za ka ga trauma. Saboda you have gone through a lot of trauma. So yanzu da yawan mu muna suffering from PTSD wanda Nigeria ta yi causing, which ba za ka gane ba sai ka bar Nigeria. Kuma mu muna son ba sai ka bar Nigeria ba kana Nigeria ka yi making issue, but you should be okay, you should be fine living in Nigeria. That is why we are concerned. Maiyegun, I will drop it there.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. I enjoy my time with you again, as usual. So you have a
no
wonderful
problem, Maiyegun.
Thanks, Baba.
And you too, Maiyegun.
So I have another caller, but my caller, can you please give me a minute? Just a minute, please.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. Just a minute, sir. Just 1 minute. Hang on for me. So I wanted to say that Crown Fit, sir, I have actually received your message. This is massive. I have to say thank you to you. You said I should keep it anonymous. I shouldn't announce it, but this is huge. And thank you for your generosity. I've seen it for Layla. That's massive. I wish I could just say it to everybody here, like, man, can you see what just happened? I'll keep it to myself, and I will continually remain grateful to you. And thank you. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
The legendary Maiyegun.
Sir, how are you?
The prodigy of a gimper.
Thank you. Baba.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Please, fine, sir. I've been trying to call since yesterday. I just want to brief a bit. People, please don't be angry. I have to go in my own native tongue right now.
Go for it. I mean, go on, man. Please.
Just like what you said yesterday, is the war of the mind. The government and fight for the war. The government don't like it when they see somebody that is resignating our people in your they don't like it.
No.
This is one of the reasons they went after Nnamdi Kanu.
That's right.
This is one of the reasons they are going after Igboho. This is one of the reasons they are planning against all the agitators. You understand? Because they hate it when they see people that open the mind of people.
No, threat,
I told one of
when people discover that they have been lied to, people will revolt.
Yes.
You see the power that be. That's what they don't want. They don't like people gathering together, understanding the situation, then revolting.
Yes. Yes. Sir, if our people understand today, or long about this Fulani X-Men or whatever they call themselves, this Nigerian problem, in a week, all these things we solve in 1 week, because everywhere will be flooded with everybody. We know this is a no.
Like coordinated sweeping. okay, mo kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. A máa mú forest wá láti Kogi ni o. A máa dábọ̀ lọ́wọ́ sàlẹ̀ bí tá máa fi dé Ondo ni o. Tá máa fi wẹ̀ Èkìtì, tá máa fi bá lọ. Ó yá operation 1 week sweep of Yoruba land. Baba, volunteer lásán gan
Honestly, that is it. You see, I was talking to one of my brother like that. He's a street brother, like a street son to me when I was in Lagos. So I was talking to him. Omo, nkoba umani, egbon, ṣé dẹ̀ rò pé yẹn possible sha. Kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ o, kò lè ṣe kíní kan. You know, he now went to money ò tí jáde rí ni, money tó bá jáde tó mú omi ta. Tí kò ń ṣe omi tẹ́ mú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, omi tó jẹ́ pé àwọn politician yín tán ti ṣe nǹkan sí, omi tán ti ṣe nǹkan sí, omi tán ti pọ̀fọ̀ sí, atẹ́gùn yín wọ́n ti pọ̀fọ̀ sí, ilẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ gbogbo all the soil wọ́n ti ṣògùn sí, wọ́n ti yan everywhere. So iye yìí ò ní sí. Mo ní sórí tó bá lọ síta tó momi ìta tó tẹ̀lẹ̀ tátẹ́gùn tá a ṣe tiẹ̀ wà á rí pé iye máa ṣí. He went to Kenya for 1 month. Ó padà dé location 9 by mindset everything had changed in his place.
Exactly.
Only everything changed ni. So wọ́n rí pé Kenya ló lọ. Everything motivate, everything changed ni pé what is this? Pé no. Pé this is a no. Ìgbà yẹn gangan ló ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní support cause Yorùbá nation. Ó ṣe wà lọ́rọ̀ aṣọ, ó ṣe wà ṣe everything. So you see.
Are we not? Question to Mambere, sir. My question to Mambere ni pé, is it too much to ask for a good life? Why? To ṣe jẹ́ pé àwọn life of conditioning, to conditioning wá sí yẹn. Lọ́n sọ pé ó better, ó fit wọn. Mọ̀ nǹkan sà, ká tó wí ká tó fọ̀.
Yes sir.
Àwọn tó ń vote, àwọn tó máa vote wọn sí lórí social media. 500 naira ti tó wọn. Wọ́n wo ẹni tó ìwọ tó wà lórí social media. Ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń proud wípé with 500 naira. Wọ́n máa ra ìgbà àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó kù tó wà nínú poverty. Òun proud, ó wà proud ó ń pa yẹn. Like how?
Maiyegun, see, every morning when I wake up, after there's one last prayer I always pray. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n gọ̀. I always pray that prayer. Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ má jẹ́ n gọ̀. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n gọ̀. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn wa báyẹn pa?
Wọ́n ní kó máa kú.
Kí ló máa àgọ́ ni. So many people, gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ, they will just be looking at the kí làwọn eléyìí sọ yìí. Within these people they talk, they just dey talk.
Àwọn tàbá ti bọ́ tàbí ẹ̀yìn sí báyìí sí àwọn gbogbo àwọn tọrọ pé àwọn ń gbèjà. A lè ní kọ́ gbà wọ́n létí kọ́ fàṣọmọ yín lára ṣẹ́rí pẹ́ lè gbèjà wọn ni.
Sir, ṣẹ́rí bó ṣe wà ẹ́, I told somebody, I said, ṣorí ASUU strike yìí, ó máa dọdún tó ń bọ̀. Mo ní you guys will see. Mo ní you guys will see.
Sọ pé wọ́n lè ní kọ́ wọ́n lè padà ńgbà tó tí gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ti di obedient. Ó dà pé they have a lot of time àbí ẹ̀kọ́ lè rí sìn. ASUU tí ó tọ́ ní pé tọ́ba fáwọn olówó àwọn ní padà. Gbà tó ṣèlú ìbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní fún wọn lówó ASUU àpàdà kọ́ lè kọ́ ọmọ yẹn lọ sí school.
Òótọ́ ni. Ṣẹ́rí, this thing is bigger. But our own people make it big. Ṣẹ́rí, what people don't notice is that we ask so little of the government. We ask so little of them. But even that little, they can't even deliver. Even that little, they can't even deliver. Òyìnbó kan bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi níbi last 3 weeks. Ó ní báwo ni mo ṣe rí ibi tí mo wà yìí? Mo ní ibi tí mo wà yìí, mo ní well, mo ní ṣó fẹ́ kí n sọ God honestly, mo ní ó ní mo ní okay, mo ní ṣorí ibi tí mo wà yìí. Mo ló dáa. Mo ní mo rí bí ibi ìlú tí Jésù ń gbé. Mo ní mo rí bí ibi tí David kọ Psalm 23. Mo ní because wọn ò mọ̀ mí rí, wọ́n gbà mí tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀. Mo nílò tiwa gbogbo privilege, every privilege kẹ́yìn níbi. Government is seize ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni. Mo ní government is seize everything to their hands. Mo ní if we have half of what you people have, like half of what you people have as a privilege here. Mo ní we are not asking for too much. But these people just look at the youth that they just don't like us. They just want everybody to suffer. You understand? This is what really gives them joy.
Ṣé táwọn èèyàn bá suffer fún nǹkan? One believe in
Yeah.
You know that. One raise you are.
It's true. It's true. That is a foolish concept. Esa, and a girlfriend me sick in the B. What a bill of hospital by him, the 1 year, dry lad, picking a compare need a Miba no Mubani contest, me pay only test in the Uncle will be like picking. Let's say, one loss in Sale. One loss in Sale. One loss in Sale, and 1 or 5 pounds of blood. Let's take it. One connect them, Mama, show them, but there's no pump where one of them pump.
That's it.
More the wood I pay. Tell me, you fair make it. Don't you pay? Oh, my Lord, songs go oh, my Lord, can it me?
It was so for me. We pay Yoshe miracle. Nínú ìwé ibi tá ti wá tí wọ́n kọ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ miracle or no miracle.
It's a miracle.
ṣe bóun lè rọra rí yẹn now nígbà tẹ́yìn wá rí yẹn later ó ti wá.
It's a miracle.
àdìgbò tẹ́ máa use mọ́ pé kò ń ṣe miracle náà lọ títí ju pé humanity ni.
It's true. It was just planned.
Humanity ni system tó bá ní humanity.
That is it.
That's how it works.
That is it.
And since we happen nígbà mi bá
wà.
And I will ya Akinola ya Gbeke, yeah. Eje yàtọ̀ sẹ́jẹ̀ gbogbo.
Yeah.
Right? She has a different blood. Now, mi moruko blood yẹn because blood ti wa ìlò ní. Because she ní pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ man cloth ó ti yẹn sìn yẹn ní pé nígbà tó pé ọmọ 17 years, right? Ó break ankle.
Yeah.
Nígbà tó break ankle between the time tó máa fi wọnú ambulance tó máa fi lọ hospital.
Okay.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ti ó ti clog, ó ti wá clot, ó ti wá ní blood clot nínú lungs ẹ̀. So wọ́n láti revive in a way tó jẹ́ pé ó ṣà mess up pẹ̀lú system ẹ̀ now. Ṣẹ́rí ìyàwó mi yẹn rà ó láti take system NHS ìlú yìí tó ń take care ẹ̀ láti rí pé nǹkan kò ní ṣe as in all of that stuff yẹn. Ṣé tó bá yẹ pé Naija ni màá ti dolóṣì àbí kí ti kọ́ lẹ̀ mọ nǹkan.
It's true now. It's true now.
Oògùn tó ń lò.
It's true now.
Oògùn tó ń lò nígbà tí wọ́n fún wa ní kí ló ti ń pèdè tó tàlẹ̀ lọ́dún ẹ̀sà wà láìtàlẹ̀ wọn bí mi dá máa dúró ṣiṣá ni because òun nìkan ń lo oògùn tó lé ní 60,000 pounds ní nǹkan tó ń lò tó worth. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ lò ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí ò bá lò lọ́la kó tó dago 4 wọn á kírun lé lórí kì í ṣe tẹnu o kì í ṣe pé kọ́kọ́ ṣe ju pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn lè máa flow bíi tèmi àti tiyín òun láti máa lo tablet if not ntẹ́jẹ̀ yẹn bá lọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò kì í pẹ́ dì kó tick bá lọ tick pé kò move dáadáa mọ́ báyìí ibi tó jókòó sí ló máa kú sí kò ní struggle ó kò máa ra dákẹ́ ni ó tán nìyẹn wọ́n ti sọ fún wa àwa ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan yẹn lè pa get in sin now system ti provide arrangement èmi ò láti worry mọ́.
Esa, Cherry, our people so much, I don't know why. Our people are far behind many things. Our youths are far behind many things. Esa, do you know today that in Microsoft, in Apple, in Chase, JP Morgan, and all those big entities, even in Tesla, do you know today that they don't employ based on certification anymore? It's based on the kind of skills you have, what you can do, how good you are. They don't go and find out. They don't employ based on certification anymore. But you see, our people are so moronic that won't be education. If you are not educated, you understand, sir? Our people look at it.
But what is even the education?
You are not enlightened.
Sir, what they call education in Nigeria is not education. It is called learning how to read and write, cramming. Do you get that now? The reason why, because what they call education is just learn how to paper certificates. Some of them are unemployable. You realize that some of them, after graduating, they have to go back and do IT, go and do this, go and do that, so that they can match up with what the world needs today. And some of them I've met many people who have told me that I feel like I wasted my life going to university all those years in my life, only for me to end up as an expert today on a course that I only just engaged in just 5 years ago. And I'm like, here now. It's what I'm saying. It is the type of education that remain poorer. Because it's like that conditioning on shefunwa. They give us this education, condition us to this space, and then they begin to what do you call it? The option, I mean, the advantage and opportunities, so to say. Well, people are not asking for too much, we believe. Hello, are you still there? I have an issue with that network, so I'm going to take one more before we. Oh, hang on. I think 22 is 10 and all that. Okay, we still have a few more minutes anyway. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
I'm very lucky I can get to this night.
I'm so lucky to have you, sir.
I'm the luckiest person in the whole world. I'm telling you, I've been trying for the past 2 years.
Well, here you are, sir. You have the floor now. Everybody can hear you.
Anyway, we thank God for everything. But let me tell you something, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Yoruba ni mi, yeah?
Talk on.
Talk to Bubu.
God bless you, sir.
But just in some point, but line, there's no two way about it.
Can you come pretend you?
Any come pretend be o ti wọlé already. Àwọn tá rò pé yàn pé àwọn lè kàn dìde fún wa wọ́n ti tà wá sóko ẹrú already.
Wọ́n ti gbowó.
Wọ́n ti tà wá wọ́n ti gbowó, forget about anything.
So lọ́rọ̀ kan, we are on our own ní o.
Sori nǹkan tó happen sí nǹkan tó happen nísìnyí ni pé sori eléyìí tó ń pariwo náà tó ń sọ pé Ọlọ́run á ṣe kíní kan yẹn Ọlọ́run ti ṣe pàtì tiẹ̀.
Káwa náà ṣe tiwa.
Ó kù sọ́dọ̀ tiwa ń sìn.
God bless you, sir.
Nǹkan tá lè fi develop ara wa Ọlọ́run ó ti fún wa ní natural resources tá lè fi develop ara wa. Nísìnyí kò sí anybody tó wà ní Bible tí ó gbógun ti Israel tí Ọlọ́run sọ fún un pé ẹ lọ kógun jà wọ́n ẹ máa ṣẹ́gun wọn. Everybody dìde ń sìn tí gbogbo Yorùbá dìde. Àwọn tó máa ń pera wọn ní youth tó máa ń tẹ̀lé àwọn olóṣèlú káàkiri wọ́n sún ọjọ́ ìyá wọn síwájú ni. Bàbẹ́ wọ́n sún ọjọ́ ìyá wọn wọ́n sún síwájú ni.
Ẹ tó sokùn mú sórí ni ó fi kó pamọ́ ni yóò wá ní kẹlẹ̀bẹ̀.
I'm telling you wọ́n sún ọjọ́ ìyá wọn wọ́n
yé pretend.
Wọ́n ti kàn má pretend mọ́ wọ́n ti ta past wọn lè ga artificial wọn kàn gbàgbé anything. Àti Tinubu o àtàtìkù o àti anybody wọn o kò sí kò tó lè ṣe fún wọn kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò ní program for anybody wọn kàn gbàgbé ẹ̀ kàn jáde ń sìn kàn dìde. Gbogbo àwọn ọba tó wà ní Yorùbá land wọn lè sọ fáwa pé wọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbowó ni. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbowó ni.
Àti pé tọ́ba wa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rí lè yà sọ̀rọ̀ á tún máa condemn àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. A máa sọ pé ibo lẹ́yìn wà látijọ́ yìí bàbá kábíyèsí ibo lẹ́wọ̀ ṣé gbàtẹ́ ọ̀yàn ṣe rí báyìí tó wọ́n ń gbọ́ yín.
Maiyegun tó máa pa èèyàn níye wa tí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò tó péré ní professor of law tí ò bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́.
Ó wáyé kán wá ran létí pé ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ kó tó mọ̀.
To go to maybe ayé máa ti bàjẹ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀ ó lọ fẹ́ ọmọ nílé Awólọ́wọ̀ ó rò pé òun rìn bàbá yẹn ìrọ̀ ló pa ó kàn tán àìjẹ́ ni.
Ó bò ní.
Ó kàn tán àìjẹ́ ni gbàgbé anything. Wọ́n ò ní ẹni kan youth tó wà Nàìjíríà àwọn ní 75% of the population kan dìde. Tọ́ba ní pé no lé ní èmi ò ní fẹ́ panu wọn náà gbàgbé ẹ̀ kò síbi tí revolution ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà. Èèyàn tó bá pa lọ.
Èmi bìlì pé wọ́n ti wà on the road to that báyìí because ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn reporter gbọ́ nípa kìíní iṣẹ́ tó bá sustain ní tempo tí wọ́n ń ṣe lọ lórí kí ló ti ń pè yìí àwọn tí obi tá ń sọ yìí ṣe wọ́n pé tension ti wà nílẹ̀ already àwọn Yorùbá nation Biafra tension ti wà nílẹ̀ already ṣe wá rí ìgbà tí wọ́n bá di pé wọ́n lo ọwọ́ agbára fún anyhow tó bá push kí ni fótìṣù mẹ́jọ ń sìn tó wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó force wọn tó ní kọ́ṣẹ́ election tó wá lé wọn síta revolution tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ó ti wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà àwọn èèyàn kan tí ì fura ni o.
àwa tá a wá ń lo òyìnbó lọ táǹkì lèmi ti ń pè é Olúṣọlá lórúkọ mi.
Namesake.
tí ẹnì kí n bá namesake díẹ̀ mo ti try for the past 2 years I can't do anything.
I'm glad you made it tonight, sir.
But I'm very glad pastor lálẹ́ mi ò ní sọ ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ but come prepare àwọn kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ prepare àwọn àtàwọn à ń bí gan àdúró.
God bless you, sir.
But Yorùbá ń lọ gbàgbé anything Yorùbá ń lọ.
It's obvious. No, go wele ton shey no distraction ati delay ni, but you only deny in one nǹkan tá fẹ́. Esa. Delay is not denial. Money.
Okay.
In fact,
delay is not denial, no.
Fẹ́ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti further organize ara wa ni. Get, but it's not a denial.
Exactly. Let's wait and see. Because no. This enough is enough.
God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Enough is enough. Thank you very much. Can you be one?
I'm glad they make it. God bless you.
I organize.
No wahala.
Can
nice evening, sir. So I just came back another person. No, sorry. Anyway, hello there. If you wouldn't mind, sir, yeah, or ma, can I put you on hold for a short sec, right? I want to give an update quickly on what I'm doing, okay? Just a minute. Is that all right?
All right.
Thank you very much. Now, I have kind of received responses as usual. I know how they do them. So I have received a further donation on that of the Give Send Go. It looks like we have raised over from where we started. It seems that we have raised over £700 on Give Send Go, which is great. On the Cash App, I have received the £203 49 pence, like I told you earlier. That makes it somewhere around £900, Abby. On PayPal, I have also received I've received it somewhere around £73 or so, £50, and then another £23 something, okay, on PayPal, which then possibly can say that's £1,000, okay. Then I have also received, as we are here talking, okay, let me refresh that on the app. Which is the Cash Plus account on your screen here, okay? I have received another 100, let's see, 50, 20, 10, 30, which you can put at, let's see, £130 again. So coming to the total of somewhere around 200 and, where is that? £246. In that account, so which means we can say we have crossed somewhere around 1,250 in the last hour. So thank you so much to everyone. Crown Fix, I am still so kind of I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you actually did all of that, sir. I don't know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello there. One name. Yes, sir. How are you?
Fine, long time.
I know. It's been like, a hell of a week this last 2 weeks. I'm glad you made it today, Baba. So, Kilombo, on your side.
Thank God. Nǹkan méjì mo fẹ́ sọ. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn tí mo ti gbóhùn wọn ti pẹ́ náà. People like Oyema, Ahmed náà mo gbóhùn ẹ̀ lálẹ́ ó ti pẹ́ tí mo gbóhùn ẹ̀. Màá má gbóhùn Christians lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan. Then another people, I greet all the whole house. Àwọn tó mi fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí ni àwọn ìyá tó wà ní Yorùbá land. Torí ìgbà tí ẹ ṣó ibi tí àwọn ìyá kan ti wà tí wọ́n ti lọ ń san owó tó ń kọ́rúkọ àwọn tí wọ́n máa gbowó tó lọ vote fún APC tó ń kọ́rúkọ wọn lé àti nọ́mbà. Mo wá surprise pé ìyá abíamọ kan tún wà lára àwọn tó ń ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí. Ṣé pé ṣé bá máa lọ gbọ́ irú ìyá yẹn sí ọmọ oníṣẹ́ o. Wọ́n fẹ́ẹ̀dì fún future ọmọ wọn, wọ́n wá lọ ń ṣe orí 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Àwọn ìyá tó yẹ kó máa campaign fún àwọn ọjọ́ ọ̀la ọmọ wọn, wọ́n wà lára wọn tó ń gbé lọ́wọ́ politician.
Mọ́ ṣáìdá. Àná sọ pé àwọn ni voters. Wọ́n ní these are the real voters. All of you are just ranters. But when sọ fúnra wọn ni ẹ̀ wá gbọ́, real voters are not on Facebook because the real voters collect 500, 1,000 naira to make the life of the idiots ranting on social media, defending politicians, right? To make his life a miserable more. And he can't connect it. Many of them can't really connect. Only connect gbogbo kini papọ̀ pé ayé wa là ń ṣe yìí. Àwọn ìyá tó tàn sọ pé àwọn tó ń dìbò yìí, àtọ́ ń gba 500, gba 1,000 yìí, ayé wa ló ń bàjẹ́. But, bàbá,
mo tún ráwọn ìyá kan nísàlẹ̀ Èkó wọ́n jó fún APC wọ́n jó fún Tinubu. God àwọn ìyá tó yẹ kó máa gbọ́ láti kó máa campaign sí CBSA wọ́n jó fún orí ibú. Then the youth, me I'm just pleading. That Obi no fit repair Nigeria. Kọ́kọ́ bí 30 jọ kò lè tún Nigeria ṣe. So the energy.
Kí ló fẹ́ fi kún ànáwọn èèyàn kan.
The energy they are putting in this PVC. One, kọ́ má gbàgbé pé APC ló wà ní government. Kọ́ má fẹ́ rig election, wọ́n máa rig election.
Àwọn ń ṣe election. About need election,
so that one is something. But instead of them to waste this energy now, àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe PVC tí wọ́n ní àwọn kan wá attack àwọn tó ń sá lọ. Gbogbo energy tẹ̀ tún sá yẹn. Gbogbo energy yẹn láì jẹ́ ìfi kó put let it break so that we save life nítorí ọlọ́run.
Obi is coming to fix it for them, so they say. Atiku is also
because Obi went to Egypt or where to go and look how they generate their own life. When it was in government in state, why can't you travel that way? Is it because you want to become president? That's why now looking for a way how to get life. Ìrọ̀lọ́ bad day lórí ìrọ̀lọ́ ní gbogbo ẹ̀.
But àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ loans fún wọn náà. Àwọn èèyàn ló ń.
Bọ́bọ̀ mi. All of them are Obi is going to bring us life. Obi cannot do nothing.
He can't. Nobody can do anything there.
So you're not wasting this energy. Let's put it to break everything up. Let's save life. Baba, got a minute on here.
Thank you very much for joining us as well tonight, Baba. Nice one, eh? I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, hello, ma. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Please, are you still on live, sir?
Live. I am seeing you live. Everybody is watching us right now.
I'm very happy to call in this evening. I'm so happy. How are you? How's the family?
I'm happy to have you too. Yes, I can imagine as you are talking right there, ma. I know you are smiling like, I'm smiling.
Because I've been trying to call in, but no. But I want to first say thank you very much to you.
Thank you, ma.
Then I want to talk about this man yesterday.
Which one?
The news I read was the yes.
Okay, ma.
Ọmọ tó mú wá yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé ọmọ tó lọ mú ní ilé aláìníyàá ni kò ń ṣe ọmọ tó ní parents.
Wọ́n ní homeless ni oríṣiríṣi láti gbọ́n pa ọmọ yẹn bọ̀ èmi bìlẹ̀ pé àti ìgbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀.
Homeless ló ti mọ ọmọ yẹn kí nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ṣe kò ń ṣe òun nìkan ló ń ṣe o gbogbo wọn ló ń ṣe. Wọ́n àwọn youth àti elder àti gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní láti wake up because èèyàn tó lọ́mọ mẹ́rin torí pààrọ̀ ọmọ kan ò yá ó wá lọ mú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ èmi náà bímọ ṣé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa ní sense láti bá wọn tún ìlú ṣe because tara wọn náà mọ̀ wọ́n pa àwọn ọmọ ní Lekki toll gate after 4 days Tinubu jáde síta àti ṣèyí ọmọ ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ò ṣàmọ̀ pé irú nǹkan tí máa yìí ṣe Tinubu ń ṣe gbogbo wọn náà ń ṣe ẹ̀mí èèyàn ò jọ wọn lójú. Torí pé ara ọmọ ẹyọ kan ò yá nínú ọmọ mẹ́rin ó dẹ̀ lọ mú ọmọ ẹyọ kan tí ò níyà tí ò ní bàbá because anybody tó bá wọlé homeless ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe wọ́n láàánú ni ẹni tó bá wá gbé ẹ̀mí burúkú wọ ibẹ̀ ṣe rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ pé I don't know all these people yẹ ká kó wọn síbi kan fún wa da petrol fún wọn kọ́ wa máa jó alive I'm telling you because wọn kì í ṣe wọn gbọ́ ẹran rírọ̀ gbogbo wọn náà ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí o nǹkan tí màá ṣe gbogbo pátá ló ń ṣe gbogbo wọn ló ń pa ènìyàn.
ẹ mọ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe mà ẹ mọ tó máa ń ṣe ibi tó wọ́ sí dé ni mo sọ fún yìí o ṣe rí tí wọ́n bá gbé èèyàn lójú títì tó bá da yín dúró aṣọ ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n bá sọ fẹ́ pé kó fún wọn lówó for example tó bá rí pé okay o ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ wà nínú mọ́tò yẹn wọ́n á ní kẹ́ fáwọn lówó ẹ wá ń sọ pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá ló mú yín o lójú yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa turn di kidnappers tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ní fún wọn lówó ẹ̀ǹgbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ní fún wọn lówó pàtàrà yín máa ṣe lò àìmọye èèyàn ló ti sọnù bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ gbọ́n gbà tó bá máa ní pàtàrà wọn wá ń sọ pé ritual killer kò ṣe ritual killing o organ harvesting tá à ń sọ yìí ni o.
You know, you said this thing about 3 months ago. Tí mo wo program yìí. Ẹ sọ mo ní ní màá yìí mo ní genius lọkùnrin yìí o. Mo ní because you know what you are saying. Ẹni tó bá kidnap gan tí ò bá lówó wọ́n máa fà á ni.
Kò sí ó dàbí ẹ̀mọ́ yẹn máa sọ pé màálù gbogbo ara màálù owó ni ṣẹ́gẹ̀t.
Owó ni.
Ẹ̀mọ́ tí mo sọ yìí àwọn tó jẹ́ victim ló wá ń sọ o. Wọ́n ń sọ fún wọn pé ṣòro táwọn èèyàn yóò bá gbé owó wá nírọ̀lẹ́ ọ̀la a máa yọ kidney yẹn $10,000 ló máa gbé wọn. Ṣé ni pé $10,000 yẹn bí 7 million àmì bí kílọ̀ bí 5 million ni. So wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn èèyàn value èèyàn Nàìjíríà sí ó dàbí màálù ni tọ́ ní gbogbo ara ẹ̀ owó ni. Táwọn èèyàn bá san ransom wàá máa lọlé. Táwọn èèyàn ò bá san ransom wọ́n máa yọ páàtì ara ẹ̀ wọ́n lójú yín bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣe máa pe àwọn tó ní ìdí ẹ̀ pé àwọn bí lè pe blood type ẹni wọ́n máa check blood type yín wọ́n máa wọ everything wọ́n máa yọ kidney.
Oh my gosh.
They are doing it right now ma. Kò wá ń ṣe pé ẹni tí ò lówó lọ ń gbé ó ń ṣe olú ẹni tí ò lówó pé okay àwọ̀ bọ́ọ̀sì o lówó wọ́n ń gbé big men wọ́n ń gbé big women top car nínú mọ́tò jóun nìkan.
That's what they are doing. Even nǹkan tí mo fi mọ̀ pé evil ni wọ́n kò lọ síbòmíì kò lọ bá ẹni family pé arọ́mọ mi ò yá o. Ṣé mo aláàzọ even tó bá lọ bá àwọn family mi tán pé wọ́n ní ìdòwò wọ́n ṣàǹtọ́mọ wọn ní 200,000 wọ́n tọmọ wọn 300,000 bó wá lọ bí tí wọ́n ti níyà tí wọ́n ní bá definitely wọ́n kọ́ bí 120 tó fi wọ́n ṣètùtù tọ́mọ pàwọ́dà tọ́mọ aláwọ̀ ṣe fífà káwọn lè ṣe politics wọ́n kò finish àwọn èèyàn káàkiri ni àwọn èèyàn ní láti wise up fún Nàìjíríà wọn ọwọ́ kékeré ò mú wọn wọ́n ní the petrol kọ́ bóyá wọ́n wà don't know bí wọ́n fẹ́ wá jet ni tó máa wà lókè kí ẹ̀kọ́ máa wet everybody tí gbogbo wọn máa jóná. Because evil ni wọn mi ò lè sùn láti àná because ẹni tó bá wọnú tó bá rí homeless even tá a bá rìn lọ London bí báyìí tó bá gbọ́n fún yàn lówó London but tó bá lọ bí Tesco tí ò bá rẹ ní homeless ó lo drug o àwa black at least bó ṣe £1 bó ṣe £2 a máa ń fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn máa ṣe charity but kí àwọn àwọn homeless ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe charity ni àwọn tá a lọ láti UK tá a bá lọ Nàìjíríà a máa lọ ṣe charity kò ń ṣe pé ẹnìkan máa wọ̀dọ̀ wọn sọpá fẹ́ lọ jí ọmọ gbé ń bẹ̀. Ẹni tó ṣe orúkọ báyẹn ní èṣù ló gbé ní gbogbo wọn ó yẹ kó pa gbogbo wọn ni kò dẹ̀ ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀ gbogbo orí àwọn abiyamọ ò ní jẹ́ kó bọ́m̀bẹ̀.
Ibi tó ṣe sí ṣe rí ní on the 7th of July tí court case yẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn gbọ́ èrèrò ní court ní Oxford.
Èmi tí ẹ máa gbààwẹ̀ èmi máa gbààwẹ̀ ńjọ́ yẹn torí ẹnìkan ló bí ọmọ yẹn ẹnìkan ló bí èmi máa gbààwẹ̀ gbogbo orí abiyamọ ò ní jẹ́ kó bọ́m̀bẹ̀ ẹni ọmọ mẹ́ta àwọn dẹ̀ jẹ́ citizen gbogbo ọmọ yìí wà UK wọ́n jẹ́ citizen ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ gbọ́mọ ọlọ́mọ tí ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan citizen làwọn ọmọ wọn.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ máa mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Sonia ọmọ wà lórí kí o awaiting list ni o ọjọ́dé kẹ́mọ́ kí nílùú ìbọn máa ń ṣe nìyẹn àwọn tó nídìí organ transplant yẹn wọ́n máa ń fi wọ́n sórí kí o ní ẹ̀gẹ́t.
Àwọn tí ń pẹ́ jù lójú wọn ni wọ́n ló ń gbó tu ẹ̀ má ṣe ṣe Nàìjíríà náà nìyẹn tẹ bá dé báǹkì ẹ máa jọ́ọ̀bù kí ìjọba ti lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ fún àwọn wá ní kẹ́ ẹ ṣáà wọlé Ọlọ́run máa mú gbogbo wọn orí abiyamọ máa mú wọn. Ọmọ tí ò tí ì nù ọmọ tí ò tí ì nù ọmọ tí ò tí ì gbádùn ilé ayé rárá ọmọ tó jìyà látijọ́ tó ti bí tó fi pé 15 ẹ wá lè fẹ́ ṣàánú ẹ̀ ìṣẹ́ tó wọ̀ ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀. Thank you very much sir. Keep on doing your good job o akúnú wa a máa yí padà o ṣọ́ọ̀tà àní sùn bí wọ́n máa gbàwẹ̀ ń jọ yẹn wọ́n máa ìṣọ́ tí wọ́n máa ṣe mistake dẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n wọn ni tí wọ́n bá fún wọn báyé ní 12 years 24 years wọ́n máa fún wọn wọ́n máa ṣe èmọ̀tò ọ̀gbọ́n mi Ọlọ́run máa fi ojú nǹkan bù wọn lójú ẹni àkọsọ pé no irú èmi ìṣòro wọ́n kúkú fẹ́ gba bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn ó ní wọ́n ní pàdé wọn tù àlọ́ wọn láwọn ò gbà Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó gbà fún wọn nígbà fún wọn.
Mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti gba lọ́ọ̀yà gidi ṣé wọ́n lówó oyè yín sìn wọ́n ti gba lọ́ọ̀yà.
Wọ́n ní 2 lọ́ọ̀yà ló ń lò wọ́n ní 10 lọ́ọ̀yà níyàwó ń lò different lọ́ọ̀yà lọ́kọ́ ń lò mo follow news wọn. Wicked fellow.
Wọ́n argue bọ̀ George yẹn sọ pé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó wà bélébù o ṣẹ̀gẹ́ tí ń ṣe balẹ̀ gba bail wọn administrative bail wọn ní kúrò UK pé bọ̀ kọ́ fóun ìṣẹ́jú díẹ̀ wọ́n ní tó wọnú lé lọ
Wọ́n 10 minutes tó padà ní.
Ó máa padà dé báyìí, ó ní no, ẹ̀wọ̀n ní yìí, méjèèjì yìí, lọ tí wọ́n mọ́ bí tó yẹ kó tí wọ́n mọ́.
On the 7 by Adiju báyìí, ó kàn máa sọ fún 100 years. Àwọn náà máa break record in UK. Tí àgbẹ̀kọ̀ sí life bí America, ó dẹ̀ fún àwọn máa kọ́kọ́ fún ní for life wọ́n yan. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa.
Ìjẹ̀bú ní àtìkálá rẹ̀ para rẹ̀ kò lẹ́jọ́ nù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ó ṣùọ̀ fún wọn. Àwọn náà máa para wọn kò ní kéèsì. God bless you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. Bye-bye.
So I have another caller. Let me refresh our phone. But here we go. Hello there.
Hello, Baba.
Sir. Hello.
Adeo, Ekaleo.
Ekale.
Ekujẹ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan kúkú pẹ̀lú o. Mi ò lọ bí kọ́kọ́ nínú ọmọ wà láti jọjọ́ yìí o. Ṣùgbọ́n it's good to hear from you too, Baba.
Yeah, àdẹ̀kù akọ́wọ́ lómi.
Àbí àwa nìyẹn o, ẹ ṣé o.
Mo kàn fẹ́ sáré drop one or two things kí n fáwọn yẹn láyé kan pé.
Oh yeah, now ẹja bẹ̀rẹ̀ as usual. Go for it, sir.
One thing, mistake táwọn yẹn máa ń ṣe. Somebody expect revolution in Nigeria. Revolution in Nigeria. Never. Because historically, there has never been a revolution in a multi-ethnic society. Historically. Unless Nigeria would be the cost. Even though during
No, I just want to. It's not possible. You've answered it the first time, and then you are like being an optimist. You suddenly turn optimist again and said that, well, if it happens.
No. I want to explain. I want to see the reason why. The reason why, and if it happens, what's going to happen? See, if a revolution happens in a multi-ethnic society, let's use during the time of empires. What always happens is that a region of the empire will rise up against the central power.
That's right.
That's what will happen. But if you are expecting that Hausa will come together with Fulani, and Fulani will come down with Yoruba, and Yoruba will come down with Igbo, and we now start together, and I say, hey, let's take the government. Holy shit, it's not possible. Then people should know that multi-ethnic society, they are likely to be the poorest society of the world.
That is also true. I found that I was reading something on that recently, and I was like, maybe I should go for special training to come and explain it to people why, other reasons why it's never going to work. Go on.
I can write a whole article on it. Because I studied it, I've seen it.
Great.
When you see society that is politically stable, they are mostly homogeneous.
God bless you.
And for people to understand the meaning of homogeneous means a society that has one ethnic group or one ethnic group with 70% of the population.
Majority. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll give you an example. Indonesia has more ethnic groups than Nigeria.
I heard that too.
The entire ethnic groups in Indonesia is 1,384.
Well, that's almost triple, or if not triple, what Nigeria has that we currently can't even figure out.
Yeah, I will not tell you the difference.
Wow.
I will tell you the difference.
Tell us.
Now, the difference between Indonesia and Nigeria is that out of that 1,300 ethnic groups that they've got, one ethnic group is 70% of the population.
Right.
The next are minorities. And the next largest ethnic group,
70% of the population shares same homogeneous identity, including language, culture, and other things.
Yes.
They are the majority. Yes. I'm with you.
Now, and the second largest ethnic group, I think it's about 40% of the entire population. Now, even though at that, they still practice, there are still some areas that are autonomous. in Indonesia, even though they are ethnics.
Autonomous now, in the sense that as huge as some are, as smaller as some are, being part of a country, they still respect a sort of a boundary of who they are in the same country.
Now, there's something that I've learned among our they will say, but United States is multi-ethnic group. No, that is wrong. United States is not an ethnic group. United States group of white men, they left their own indigenous land to go and settle in another people's land. They killed the people, they took their land, and that's what we call the colony.
And they have a name. The people they took their land are called the Red Indians. Is that not what they call them? Red Indians. They are the Americans.
It's like Fulani coming to Nigeria. Because Fulani also, they are not about Fulani. If Fulani they come to Nigeria, they took over our land, they now created a new country. That's how the United States was created.
That's right.
The Europeans left their own country. They left England. They left Spain. They left Netherlands. They now went to America.
Everywhere around there, and they moved down into a place they called New World, which that became the United States of America today. Long story.
Yeah. Now, to cut the story short, you won't control me. I won't control you. You won't control me. Now, let's set it for federal system. And they did. Now, you want to compare Nigeria, that we are the indigenous owner of the land. First, when you go to America, there are some areas where there are more English in one area, there are more Dutch in one area, but in their own country back at home in Europe, they have individual countries.
That's right. And they always refer to their ancestors coming from Germany. You will see an American that will tell you that, well, my own forefathers came to America 150 years ago, and then they came from Germany. They came from Finland, or they came from France. They came from UK. You know that stuff. They still say Americans.
Yeah. I'll give you another example. Sorry to take your time. I'll give you another example.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying. A lot of people are enjoying you. Go on.
I'll give you another example. If you want to compare United States, you cannot compare United States with Nigeria. You compare United States with Barbados.
Right.
Jamaica. Cuba. Because those areas, they are areas that blacks, Africans that was taken as slaves from different ethnic groups in Africa. They were put together. But they were able to maintain and have a stable government, a stable society, because that is not their indigenous land. When you come to indigenous land, you are spiritually attached to the land. It's more than that. It's more than just you are spiritually attached to that land.
There's a connection.
So
something.
There's a connection to it.
Yes.
There's a connection to it. So that's the reason why I don't expect Buhari to change Yoruba land. I don't expect Tinubu to go and take Igbo land. And I don't expect Obi to come and take Yoruba land, because they are not spiritually connected to that land. And our politicians
also knows to be spiritually connected to something that doesn't exist.
And our politicians, our obas, they are not also spiritually connected to the land they said, or they say they are ruling. And that's the reason why they don't care if the land is going the way it's going right now. I was telling my dad the other day, but I'm not a Christian. I'm sorry for people that are religious, but my dad is a Christian. He's a pastor.
Right.
And I always tell him that theory àwọn tó sọlẹ̀ ìdó ilé lẹ́ta sáwà yìí lẹ́ta dúró sí àwọn kan ló ṣàtẹ̀dó àwọn kan ló ṣàdúró síbẹ̀ ẹ máa fi wọ́n bú and you expect that
kí ilẹ̀ kó wá fọ́ọ̀rẹ́ padà.
kó wá sọ yín yeah that's it. You know, so there is a lot of things. There's a lot of things that's going wrong. Now, Gowon did something very, 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 very powerful that people don't actually realize. The spirit of nationalism, until after the Civil War, people are still very connected to their land.
Yes.
They're still very connected to their land a little bit. Because me, I don't believe that the problem of Nigeria is corruption.
No,
corruption is one of the problems.
It's foundational.
Corruption is one of the problems. Corruption is the symptoms of what is going on actually. Now,
it is the defective system that makes corruption flourish.
Corruption.
And now we know. Go on, Baba. I'm enjoying you.
Now, when Buhari Gowon did something that people don't notice. You know now that if I want to register a party now, I cannot register Yoruba National Party.
Honestly speaking, he did that.
I can't.
No, you can't. Of course,
Why?
It's not allowed.
Why? It's not allowed.
You can't register Christian Association of Nigeria political party. Just register your belief and mobilize people and elect people to represent your interests. That's what politics is all about. Your interests of people, small or large. But they would know that if you are a registered nationalist party for Yoruba or for Biafra, you are telling them that you still want to break Nigeria and go on that, you know.
So, there's a lot of problems because sometimes it can be tiring. Now, why can't people see these things?
Yeah.
Or why can't they see these things? Well, see Belgium.
Yes.
Belgium was part of Netherlands until 1853, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Exactly.
But it's in the 19th century. When Belgium when they broke out from Netherlands, one of the reasons is that because of the feel that they are being marginalized. Today, the population of Belgium is just 10 million. But that's not even the point. There are 3 ethnic groups in Belgium. The Dutch, the German, and the other one I can't remember now. Do you know there are 10 million? They all have their own autonomous region.
Yes, I know that.
If you want to go to school in the Belgium area, in the German area, German you go there no. If you want to go
I think the
school
is it Austria? Because something like that, they are like about 3 like that. I think it's something like
German, it's German, French,
German and something like that.
Yes, German, French.
Okay, French
and
is
Dutch.
the odd one. Yeah, French is
French.
Good one. I remember.
If you need to go to school, say if you go school, you want to go to school in the German area, you will school in German from primary school to secondary school to higher institution. And same thing in
the French-speaking region.
In the French region. So I don't understand why our people doesn't see anything wrong in one Nigeria.
Do you even know something? Sorry to cut you short, sir. Talking about education and all of that, or interest, right? Do you know that as we speak today, most of all these science textbooks, write-ups and all of them, researches and all of that. Do you know that in northern Nigeria right now, they have translated some of them to Hausa and Fufude? And just what you are saying right now about being taught in your own language and all of that in Belgium, like as an example, even us Yoruba speaking here right now, people are still trying to go and learn how to do IELTS. I'll be waiting to call them in northern Nigeria. They're already working on teaching them in teaching chemistry in Hausa. teaching mathematics in Hausa, teaching this and that in
Hausa. Baba, do you know there is no society in the world that is developed that uses someone else's language to teach
nation? No, none.
To teach their kids. And do you also know it is only Africa, we in Africa, that we say, let us protect our language. The reason why we have to protect our language is because we haven't have a real nation. Because if you have a real nation, you will use your language every day, and there's no need to protect your language.
There's no reason to say let's protect our language.
Because you speak every single day, it's your official language. You know, but still, our people just want to remain in poverty. They want to. I don't get it. And you try to present this evidence, facts, that this is the way things should be. But still, China is the biggest country, is the largest country in the world for population. 94% of them, they are one ethnic group. India, that everybody likes to use as an example. 70% of India population is one ethnic group. Because you need one ethnic group, you cannot have three captains flying.
Or you know, sailing a ship is likely not going to sail.
If Captain A want to go east, Captain B want to go west, and Captain C want to go north,
and there's going to be
they cannot make a decision. No. That will be a problem, and that's what's going on in Nigeria.
Absolutely,
we have three major ethnic groups.
And they are major. They are not like someone is more, the other one is more. Except when they begin to throw around their northern hegemony. Oh, northern is more. It's a bogus northern is. The north is more than the. You know what I mean, sir?
Have you ever fly in the night in Nigeria? Fly through the night nighttime in Nigeria and look down. If you fly through the north or fly through southwest. I was looking at data yesterday.
Yeah.
The population of Ife in 1950 is slightly lower than the population of Sokoto. Slightly. You know, that's 1950. So the problem we have in Nigeria, our people need to wake up. We don't have a nation. We don't have a nation because the definition of a nation is the people with common language, with common history, or therefore it's called a nation. That's the definition of a nation.
That's right.
And there are two countries in the world. Let me put it. I'm going to stop now. It's like I'm taking too much time. Yeah. There's no nation in the world, or no continent in the world, where the three largest ethnic groups are together as one. Europe. There's six continents in the world. Out of that 6 continents, 3 out of them is, Africa, Europe, and Asia. The remaining 3, the Europeans have already decimated the demographic, so we can't count them. When it comes to Europe today, Russians are the largest ethnic group.
Okay.
Germans are the largest ethnic group. When you go to Asia, China are the ethnic groups that are the largest. But in Africa, Yoruba should be the largest or the second largest ethnic group. But yes,
by their estimate, we don't have that, we are the second largest, but I believe that Yorubas are the largest in Nigeria. And I stand to be corrected though, but please don't quote me with that fake censor in Nigeria. I'll stand by that we are the largest.
Maiyegun, for argument's sake, the first 10 ethnic groups in Africa by population. Yeah, yep. They shouldn't be together. They shouldn't. Hausa should be their own. In fact, Ijo is about 40% of the population of Nigeria.
Honestly speaking,
so
they hold the figure too. Seriously,
they hold the figure. King population Lithuania, what population Estonia? 1 million. I lived in Cyprus for 3 years. The population of Cyprus is about 900,000 when I was living there. You know, and you can travel from the country from Larnaca to Paphos, less than 2 hours. My brother, the best, in fact, I live in UK now, but the best quality of life was in Cyprus.
Wow.
For me. Their police only work 3 times a day, 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
That's what they do. And they respect their citizens that kind of about think about Shelley. And the call to if a foreigner and the citizens are fighting, they just need to speak their language. That's it. You just have to speak their language.
If you just approach them and speak the language, they will listen to you, and that's it. Yeah?
Okay. That's it. Even though a country of 900,000, they speak their own language, but we can't even have our own nation. Still, we try to do something that people try to argue it out. To me, that is colonial mentality or colonization. Bros,
thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I actually enjoyed the way you took me on a roller coaster ride, the historical figure comparison and all of that. I bet a lot of people enjoyed that too. So thank you, sir, for being part of it tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me take my last call. It's already late for me. I'm calling it a night. I should be in bed preparing for tomorrow, but again, it's what it is. Oh, hello there.
Tuale.
File. Yego wale. Oh yeah.
Yego wale, Baba.
Steve.
I did. Yeah, Baba, even go on lecture at Agbalale, you go, Baba.
Oh, he kept going and going and going and going. I just the flow.
In fact, I enjoyed all those
conversation like that, like comparing things and making people just think. See, these things are out there. There are, the only thing that can make you a country is when you have something in common and you are in the majority. The reason why Nigeria is not going to work, put all of this information into the black and white, and you see why Nigeria is not going to work. Then you see why many people listen to Maiyegun, agree with Maiyegun, because there are people who knows this too. And a platform that is highlighting it makes them feel so comfortable. And I'm so happy he came on board tonight, Baba. Go on, Sibo.
You're an example already. People are converting here because we all are one-minded.
Yes.
I know that is the fact. The guy just nailed the whole thing.
Honestly.
Thank you, sir. That's why, Baba.
Oh yeah.
Baba,
yeah.
Oh no. I give it up. Baba, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Asọ́mú àgbà. Ní oṣù yìí gbọ́mọ àgbà. Àti ní ìgbọ́mọ àgbà. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káà ní ọ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀yà?
A ní wọn náà, ṣùgbọ́n ó dàbí báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa expect ikọ̀ rí yẹn. Báwọn èèyàn ṣe nǹkan táwọn èèyàn máa expect lọ́rọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa yẹn, àwọn màmá wa yẹn, and all of that yẹn ni pé too much of Yorùbá Nollywood. Ṣe là máa expect bóyá pé tó bá ṣe nǹkan. Ṣé you get me now? Ó yá, mo páyà ilẹ̀ gbẹ̀, olùlẹ̀ gbẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń work. Steve-O.
The politicians.
Okay, you tell me why to feel like that. Because I really don't have it.
When we were younger, I'm telling now. But this time around, I just took some time out some few days ago. Now, take a look at this analysis. Tani Yakolu adopted mother.
Mogaji. I mean, Monaji.
Who is Ajia Mogaji?
Alaja Abiba Mogaji.
Who is Ajia? Who is she in Leku?
Yoloja. Yoloja ni Benny.
Who is Yoloja? Asomo Agba. Who is Yoloja? Who you could hear?
Because of Tani Yalode. Who is Yalode? Who is Yagon? Who is Yaloja? I want my mini
don't hear now.
No, Yaju.
Don't hear. I want you to feel it for you, sir. No feel it for your mouth. Don't hear, Baba. So, see, if I see our law, you know, carry, call, to consolidate the CB.
One Fọláṣadé ló replace àbí Bámọ́gàjì nínú kíní wọn. Bó gbogbo kíní yẹn náà.
Kí ló fi replace yẹ? Oh, add math yẹn ni. Add math yẹn. That's elongate ti bí yẹn. O get.
Àbí? Whatever you have to use it to get what you want, àbí?
Because kíní is the spiritual gidi. Reason tó fi mú kíní wáyé ni pé ká understand pé wọ́n ti dé àìsíkì Èkó mọ́lẹ̀. Like seriously, àwọn èèyàn gbogbo nǹkan tó tẹ̀lé yìí kò ń ṣojú lásán.
Ọ̀sùngbà mi ó máa ń look like that. Ṣé kí ni ìgan look normal báyìí ṣá?
Tó ń dojú lásán bàbá. Ó lè ti wá extend ẹ̀ dé àwọn south west. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò ń ṣojú lásán. Láti àwọn obìnrin pé ṣáà àtẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìyá tí ó yẹ kó wọ̀ ya wa náà ká di tí wọ́n dìde náà. Ó yẹ ká tọ̀ wọ́n yá ìlọ pé àyẹ̀yẹ̀ má máa wò wá báyìí náà because kíní akọ kò ṣe ṣeré o.
Jẹ́sọ̀ kéde kan Steve-O nígbà tí mo wà ń Jẹ̀bú tí máa ń jókòó tí àwọn àgbàlagbà tí ọmọ aníkàlọ́jà gbára lọ́jà òwa and the rest of that. Ó ní iṣẹ́ kan tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe. Àwọn tó ń wò mí lé sí ọmọ aláìjẹ́wọ́ gan, you fit have the idea of what I'm saying. Nǹkan yẹn ni pé àwọn àgbàlagbà tó bá ti mú ẹ dé àwọn ibì kan tó bá ṣe àwò dáwọn ibì kan àbí o meet àwọn èèyàn wọn mú ẹ mọ̀yàn dáwọn ibì kan so máa béèrè àwọn kankan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn láwọn stage kan ṣe see that thing tó bá ti fún wọn wọ́n believe generally pé kò sẹ́ṣẹ̀ tó lè dá láyé yìí ó ti ẹ̀ ń sìn ọmọ àforíjì yẹn ni because àwọn táwọn sọ pé ní ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà yẹn ẹ̀yà ó ṣe máa ń work nìyẹn. So anybody tó bá ti wá lọ tó bá sọ pé a fẹ́ kí Tinubu ya fẹ́ kí Lágbájá ya fẹ́ kí kíní kan ìṣe ìgẹ̀ tó bá ti ń dé wọ́n kàn máa tán return kíní ọ̀hún nígbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ máa pa no Tinubu ti fáwọn ní nǹkan ní time bye ó ti ń sìn àwọn dẹ̀ ti jẹun ẹ̀ tó máa dúró tì like in the spiritual balance so to say okay so níjẹ̀bú a máa ń ṣe nǹkan kan tó máa ń ṣe lójú àwa o wọ́n máa ń ní pé wọ́n máa ṣe ní pé wọ́n máa fún àwọn ìyá yẹn ní èèwọ̀ so máa sọ pé bó ṣe máa dá ikọ̀ ẹ̀yìn wọn síra nìyẹn débi pé any backing kankan tó bá wà ṣé you get me now àwọn yẹn á kọ̀ pé ó fún wa léèwọ̀ jẹ Bọ́lá kí ló tó fún wa léèwọ̀ jẹ iṣẹ́ ló máa ń ṣe débẹ̀ o òun kọ́ ló fún wọn o but
iṣẹ́ ni
máa ń ṣe àwọn kan yẹn so àwọn yẹn wá sọ pé láti ní ìlọ àwọn ò dá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ o ti fún wa léèwọ̀ jẹ o so àwọn àgbààgbà tí mò ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ ó yé wọn anyway but èmi ò ń ṣe mi ì tí ì gbóná dé gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn.
nígbà tí mo dàgbà ó yẹ kó àwọn àgbà kan dìde kó má máa wò wá lọ báyìí náà.
ó dà pé Tinubu owó Tinubu yẹn wọ
jákè rọrọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò fà ókè náà wà ókè ọba èèyàn àwọn ọmọ àgbà ní ẹ̀ náà to get ọmọ àgbà ní ẹ̀ mo fi lẹ̀ pé jago wà bẹ́ẹ̀ jago wà lẹ̀.
sọ́tàn lọ́lọ́ títí ọkọ̀ tó kọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ilé ayé yìí bàbá kò sí nǹkan tí ó kì í kó tó bá lọ sókè máa ń padà wálẹ̀ náà ní ṣé yìí gẹ̀mí náà kò sí
ọmọ àfúrà wọn ló kàn celebration máa wáyé látara
ọmọdé stage kan ẹ̀ náà ọmọdé stage kan everything will now come down to the level of pé nígbà táwọn ènìyàn wà ń Ṣàngó Òde is táìtù tó máa ń fáwọn èèyàn tó ti jayé lánàá so yeah we'll watch it we'll see it àbíbá o Steve bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n bá wa dá sí contribution wa yìí honestly speaking lálẹ́ yìí o àti raise owó tó ń lọ bí almost £1,300 o we can put it there pé àti raise owó tó lé ní £1 million lórí ìjókòó wa lálẹ́ yìí which is great so we have something to keep us
in fact well. I give it up for to everybody tuale everybody tuale ibi tó gbogbo ti ń jáde lọ́wọ́ máa di ìlọ́pọ̀ ni everybody ojú òní tiwa o báyìí jẹ́ kojú ti Ìgbòho ojú òní tiwa lágbára Ọlọ́run Ìgbòho ta tó máa ń gbọ́ mi bàbá tuale bàbá tuale bàbá
Sibo yẹ́kọ̀ wálẹ̀ nice one brother yes, I'm going to see you not tomorrow but come out because we ball anyway but it's been a pleasure talking to everybody tonight. Nice one, my brother. So I appreciate you. Take care. So this is where we're going to do the buttons. My time is so up, and I appreciate every one of us who is part of this set tonight, and those who are still trying to get in. I know it's so tight, isn't it? So meanwhile, prayer docent, I've received your message too. You said I can say prayer docent, but I shouldn't mention your real name and all that. I received your message for Leila. Oh boy, how are you? Anyway, I am so thankful, man. Also, because prayer to send, you know. Thank you so much. I received your message for Leila, and it is indeed also massive. People are so generous. So generous on Maiyegun General political. You're so generous to me tonight that I can only just imagine what I have done to deserve all that. So I know it's for Leila, but on our behalf, on behalf of the family, I'm saying thank you to all of you. This is massive. I have never had anything like that. And you said I shouldn't mention it. Don't mention it, Maiyegun. Just don't worry. I'm grateful, I would say. And for what we have done tonight as well, you can see the update I've given so far. I haven't received anything fresh, other than I think I received an extra as well on PayPal. But I'll put all of that together, you know, all the math later. Once we have, we have finished our party. However, I am going to also be updating you on Sunday, when I initiate the process of paying up that £2,700, which or 2 million naira that we are giving as legal aid to Nnamdi Kanu's legal team in Nigeria is a token support. And we're supposed to have paid that up 2 months ago. Okay, so we are about to now. We have enough to do it without having to then. There are so many of our programs that are actually pending for now because of this SOS for Oloye. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can mop up something again, possibly this coming week. You know, no rush, no pressure. I'm just saying. They'll come up with something and add it to what we have given them so far. We are doing well. And I'm so proud of us. God bless you. God bless this platform. God bless every post and every wallet that supported this whole thing. Igboho is grateful. And the next time I'm here, when I know that I'm not rushing to produce this, right? I will bring Oloye Sunday Igboho himself to come and say thank you to you once again. I mean, he promised that he would love to. But my time is so up tonight that I couldn't bring him on. But I'm happy I have you. I'm happy. I'm always here, and I'm always, having you all around me. Thank you for everything. And I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, don't go away without liking the video. Like it, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you some other time. Good afternoon.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ̀ bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.